Tag it as an educational stream. It'll boost our bandwidth.
Wait. Rat folk use giant rats as pack animals and mounts?
Yep. You don't get to start with one.
I know.
Are you a giant rat?
I'm almost there.
They're not intelligent. Okay, we're live.
Well, is your rat intelligent?
12 intelligence.
That's pretty intelligent. For a rat, anyway. Actually, just kidding. That's better than my guy.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah. Will, were you playing a human?
Yes.
Cool. Look at these male rat names. What if I was Skippin'? Wow, that sounds like a racial slur. Rat folk are agile and clever, yet physically weak.
Says the paladin in plate armor.
Hey, he's just rejecting
Breaking
racial stereotypes.
stereotypes.
Alright.
Subvert expectations.
Does anyone want to try and pull up a stream on their phone and make sure that the audio is actually coming through?
No, that sounds like a terrible plan.
Does anyone want to check?
I don't want to hear myself.
Is this monetized? Will you make money if I watch?
No. You have to have like 10,000 views on your channel before you get monetized.
I'm sitting in a room with 4 CS students. How do we create those bots? Alright, what do we gotta do to find the stream?
Go to tinyurl.com/ttVD
Oh, it's not Twitch, gotcha.
dash YT.
So you do it on.
What is considered a high intelligence
Can I
score?
not just find it straight through the YouTube app?
It's a lot harder to look up my name because I have 30 subscribers. So just go to the tinyurl.com/ttVD, turn the volume down, -YouTube. That was the dumb name I came up with years ago, and I'm too lazy to change it.
tinyurl.com.
/ turn the volume down to ttVD-YT. It's not the whole word, it's just ttVD.
Oh.
Busy.
Yes.
What's considered a high intelligence score?
16 and above.
Okay.
14 is above average and bright. 16 is like very smart. 18. Actually, I
Gotcha.
found it here.
What's after the TTVD?
-YT.
Sorry. Thank you.
Right now, it's just
Oh.
a video of Dan lying on the ground.
Says this channel doesn't have any content. Oh, there's a live stream.
Yeah, you should be able to. That should like the only thing you can find should be the live stream on the homepage. All right. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of lag.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my. We're definitely not going to have any audience interaction. So if you want to use tabs to mark anything in your little pamphlets, I brought them. But okay.
What is in these pamphlets besides the first page?
Your character sheet. Then, can we please stop? I hate the sound of my voice. Okay, so your character sheet, then a, like, inventory here. So that's your character sheet. Keep flipping.
This is my character sheet.
They're both your character sheet.
Oh, wow, amazing. I don't know
Okay.
how D&D
Then
works.
that is a list of items. That's your inventory.
Watch the action.
That is your ledger. So it's when you spend gold and when you receive gold. That's what you like, how to do combat. That's all the choices you can make going through combat.
Oh my god.
Very simplified. It's all. It has ranged, melee, and magic. Usually, you only use one of the three.
I hit.
Yeah. That is. It's for everything that you could possibly need. We're gonna. I don't think I'm gonna need the flashlight today. This will also be easier when everyone's closer together in the microphone.
Alright,
Actually-
right now, I'm not doing any charisma checks. Just put that out there.
That's okay. That can be Dan's job.
+4, baby.
Okay. So, did you all roll your actually? Let me grab.
Yes.
I rolled my abilities and I put in my modifiers. And
Yes. Do you? Oh, I forget. Fuck. I forget that people who don't play D&D don't know what their modifiers are. Let me find an extra character sheet.
the modifiers are
modifiers.
just take the number and for every 2 above +1 for every.
For every 2 above 10 +1. Yes. I cleaned up, and now I don't know where the extra character sheets are.
I have my modifiers done because.
Okay. Well, I will help Nathan. 'Cause
I
I'm
already did
assuming
too.
you did the modifiers. All right. So now.
Nathan said I just gave myself +4 for all.
Yeah.
So you're
No, I
gonna.
only have that for my desk.
You're magical, so you need this because it has spells on it.
Motherfucker has a 19 intelligence.
Oh my god. Min-maxing. Alright. So, you did this. Now, did you add your racial bonuses to these? Okay. Now, just go through this sheet and, like, anywhere it says, like, Dex modifier, fill that
Oh,
in.
I
Any
have
of the
to do
little
that.
modifiers on your sheet.
Those just fill in with these modifiers.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, did you hear what I said?
Nope.
So go through the sheet and anywhere it says like to calculate AC, you use your Dex modifier in it. And so just go through every single tiny box on that sheet. And I know there's a lot of tiny boxes, but go through the tiny boxes and fill them in.
Okay. How does that work with the size modifier?
So if you're look it up, it should say on your races page what your size mod
I'm
does.
playing a race that has little to no information on it. So
Are you
that's-
medium?
Yeah.
It does not change
Okay.
anything. Only so medium is always zeros for size. Is anyone? You're Astamoy. You're small. You're Ratfolk. You're human. Okay. So him and Jackson are going to be small, so they'll have changes. But if you're medium size, nothing changes. It's a 0 for size everywhere.
I have to look that up on the page then.
Yep.
I think it said I could because he's smaller, he's harder to hit or something.
You're harder to hit, but you tend to be weaker.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Oh hey, this came with a set of dice. Neat. I'm not gonna use those shitty markers. Oh, this is a hard thingy. Oh, that's really neat. Okay, we use squares.
A small and gain a +1 size bonus to their AC. A +1 size bonus on
I
attack
also have
rolls.
these that I bought a while back that are this. So if we just want to like run a quick forest encounter at the end of this to like test out combat, we can just use this. So I'm gonna lay that out flat
What
in the meantime.
what is CMB and CMD?
Alright, so combat CMB is your combat maneuver bonus. So that's if you're trying to like get someone in a headlock. You roll and you add your CMB to the roll, and that roll has to beat their CMD. So this is combat defense.
Okay,
And that's
so
basically-
this is well, hold on.
So that's how hard it is to get you in a headlock.
So that's the
Basically.
-1 penalty.
Yes, so there should be size. Yeah.
And
Because since
then
you're tiny, it's easier to grab
this
you.
one is a +1, I think.
Yes.
Because that's on attack rules. Oh,
Yep.
wait.
Okay. I will let you all do that, and then I will bring you to the
Magic
next step.
modifier, miscellaneous modifier, temporary modifier.
You want me to go ahead and hit all the
All of the
ability
skills.
mods all the way down the skills?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Those only change when you change your ability scores, which I think happens only once every couple of levels. So you should not have to change those.
Yep, I'm rolling with that cool 0 charisma modifier too, so.
It's okay. You have Dan. Dan will do all of the talking and all of the apologizing for Jackson.
Oh no. I'm gonna have a lot of work cut out for me.
Luckily, these are all split apart, so I just have to write my
Base-
hit modifier. every
Base
single
speed
time.
of 20 feet.
Yeah, you're very slow. That's another downside to being small.
Well, yeah. Have you seen?
So a round, a turn in combat is 6 seconds long. So that means you can move 20 feet in 6 seconds.
Is there anywhere I write down like, hold on. Handle animal. Okay,
That's a
so
skill.
Yeah, so this is a +4 racial bonus for rodents.
So you see on the far right? Oh, for rodents only?
Yeah.
That is something that you write down. Special abilities.
Okay.
And for the most part, you just gotta remember that and tell me, hey, I'm a rat folk, I'm good at
That should be.
rats.
Yeah, we'll remember that. Okay. I think I've got most of it covered, but homeland. Take me back to the homeland.
That's not as.
Do you know my speed for swimming, climbing, and burrowing?
So you can't burrow normally unless it says you can.
0 feet.
Same with flying. You can't fly. You're a rat. You have no wings.
Okay, 0 feet.
Swimming is, I think it's normally like half your movement speed.
Ooh, 10 feet.
I mean, you're a rat. They're not known for being good swimmers.
What are you talking about? Have you ever
But they're good at surviving, so if you throw them in water, they'll never die.
Yeah, he
They
has
just
a
won't
swim
move
speed.
much.
Oh, swim. Let me see. Yeah, half your speed.
And climbing?
I think that's also half your speed.
I have to remember that I also have a speaking range and a seeing range too.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have eyes.
I can't see or speak, so
He communicates
I can-
telepathically.
yeah.
Well, on the upside, when we commission our characters to be drawn, yours is going to be super fucking
Yep.
easy.
I also know I think
That's
quite
10
a few
feet.
languages comparatively,
Mhm.
so
You get you get extra languages based on your intelligence.
Mhm.
You saw that, right? Okay.
yeah.
Look at the
Um.
man's go.
Look at the rat.
Yeah, put the rat in the water. Look at the man's go.
Oh my god. Why is this not? Please stay flat.
Despite being basically ethereal, I'm pretty sure I cannot fly.
You want to say that again?
Now, how fast can you swim?
Ethereal.
There we go. Can you swim Dan? That would be step 1, is jumping in the ocean and seeing who can swim faster.
Do shadows even swim? Don't they just?
Technically, they're like corporeal. They're just dark. Like they're not actually. Let me look up Aston.
It's like
oh
if
my
you
God.
wore
There's so little
one of
information
those.
on it, I'm like, okay, we're just kind
Yeah.
of.
The morph suits. The black morph
Yeah,
suits.
they're basically a person in a black morph suit that doesn't have a mouth or eyes.
Well, when you wear a black morph suit, you usually don't have eyes.
Shut
Is
the
my
fuck up.
is my experience.
Oh wow, yeah. There's nothing about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like a shadow.
Well. Size small.
They're a beast race that was pulled out of the bestiary and turned into a playable race. So that's why there's not very much.
What's this
I
touch?
think we should just play them however they are in the bestiary.
Yeah.
Which is what I wish I could do with some other races.
Bugbear.
Bugbear. Yes. The D&D bugbear as an enemy is busted.
Matt never let us play Bugbear.
And when because when Wizards of the Coast turned it into a playable character, the playable character version got hella nerfed.
Yeah.
You could still do stupid builds with it. It's just not the same.
It's not the same. Okay. Next step. Okay, so now pull up or flip to wherever your class is. You actually may want to pull out your character sheet from this. I'm gonna do that. It didn't rip. Calm down. Alright. So you have what are called class skills. Somewhere. It's all the way at the beginning usually. Alright. So you see this list of class skills?
Oh boy.
So everything that is a class skill, go down and bubble in the box to the right.
Okay.
Or to the side of it. I don't know. It's your left, I think.
Craft. Wait.
So the way craft works, you get to choose something you are good at crafting.
Well, alchemy is what rats are good at crafting.
I think isn't alchemy a separate?
Is alchemy? No.
No, it's not.
Craft. Yeah, it's craft alchemy.
Craft. Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, I think you get a shit ton of class skills, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. You get a reasonable amount.
You get nothing.
Bards and rogues get a ton of class skills. They're basically all class skills.
So how do the multiple crafts work?
So if like you say, hey, we're in a city, I bought some wood and I want to make a sculpture. I'm like, great, roll me a d20, and you roll the d20 and then you add your craft skill bonus on top of it.
Okay.
And that decides how good you made the sculpture.
Technically I do because I get all the knowledge ones, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very, very useful. You
Wait,
will
what
definitely
does
be
that
the
say?
person who triggers
Profession?
exposition dumps.
Profession? What
You
is
get to choose a
profession?
profession. So what you were doing when you decided to become a warrior of Skur.
It's a good fucking question.
So in the lore for the world, like all that matters, all that you guys definitely know for the beginning is that you are on the southern continent of an island that is made of two continents. I guess 2 islands with a ravine in between them. The ravine constantly barfs up wild magic which makes it very difficult to cross. Everything that lives north of the ravine is evil monsters that want to kill everything that lives south of the ravine. And currently that is a humongous war, and it's the dragons have gotten involved, and it's just this giant war of all of the good metallic dragons trying to kill all of the evil guys living to the north. You guys haven't been drafted into the army, but you can certainly volunteer if you want to. Or if shit gets bad enough, you'll get drafted into the army. Or the military. I'm sorry, I forget that you care about those things.
No, no.
The military.
No, I was just thinking.
As
yeah,
long as we don't get drafted into the Navy.
this, well,
There
back
is
then
a
there was only.
there is a navy. There is water battle because it is 2 islands.
Good. I was gonna say
we still have a branch.
this allegory for the American Civil War is pretty clear. Is he?
I
The South
guess.
is going to rise again.
I guess, except the fact that the north is literally like Drow and Duragar, like
So the
dark
North are the
elves
bad
and
guys?
dark dwarves. And oh yeah,
Are you
no.
pro-slavery, Izzy?
Hey, it's the Pathfinder devs who did this, not me. I'm just using their lore.
What was I? Oh yeah, what was I before?
You were checking in all your class skills.
What? Yeah, what was I before? I became
Oh
a
yeah, your
boy?
profession.
Chef.
Okay.
I was gonna say that.
So did you go through your race
Chucky
and
laugh.
add any? So if your race gives you any bonuses to skills, those go in the miscellaneous column.
The only thing that it says on there was I have -2 for poison stuff.
Put that under. So the other page, special abilities.
Okay.
Put that under, because I guess your special ability is that you're weak to poison.
I'm weak to water poison.
Yeah.
We don't do this.
Saving throws against disease and inhaled poisons, yeah.
Yeah. You can also just print out that Astamoy sheet.
Yeah.
That's probably more helpful.
Yeah.
And just stick it into your portfolio pamphlet thing.
Man, this is gonna be a litty.
Okay. So did you check in all of the class skills?
I
Yeah.
got all the class skills.
All right.
I'm finally looking up the actual human page so I can get all
Ah.
that right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just
I've
going off
already
of
got my
memory
racial
for
skills
the
done.
Okay.
D&D.
And you added all your So what something being a class skill means is you get +3 to it. So now
What?
you have to go across and you add across, and if it's a class skill, then you add 3, and then you put it in there.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane. 2, 1, 3.
So now you get
6.
to go all the way down and do all of that math.
All of this +3.
Yeah, if it's a class skill, you get +3.
Which one does that go under?
It doesn't. You don't write a +3 anywhere. You just, since you bubbled in the box, that stands for +3.
Oh, okay.
So you just, and then you put, so it says total, you just add across and then add the 3 if it's a class skill and then write that in the total.
Am I expecting to put anything in the rank or miscellaneous modifier?
Oh shit, I forgot about ranks. 1 minute, stop
Okay.
doing.
Fuck.
It's okay, you don't get that many ranks at first level. I think you get the number of ranks, you get to, it should say it, so it says, okay, so in your class, it says skill ranks per level. You, so for Dan, that's 2 plus his int modifier. You can never have more ranks in a skill than your level. So you guys can only have at most 1 rank in something right now, because you're all level 1. But that just means choose 3 skills, or what is your int mod? Plus 1, yeah. So choose 3 skills you want to rank in, which basically means, like, training. It should be the very first page of your class.
No, I'm looking at it. I see what it is. So it's a +1 in 3 different ones, or is it 3 for him and different for someone else?
For him, for his specific class, it's 3.
Okay.
But it should say it on your class how many skill ranks per level you get.
But it's a +1 each.
Yes, each rank adds +1 to the total score.
Okay.
And you can't have more than your level. So at most +1. Okay. Did you get that?
I get it. So what do I actually put here? So I have.
So
There we go.
so you have
I
is
have
this
6.
Understand.
okay, wow. So you can only have you have to choose 6 different ones because you can't have higher than your level because you're level 1. So you just put like a 1.
Just 1, 6 different. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
So later on, are those changeable or what?
They're not changeable, but every time you level up, you get 6 more skill
Okay.
ranks to put inside.
Okay, that
Wait,
makes
really?
sense.
But then you still can't
Yeah.
exceed like 2.
Even
you
if
can't
my
exceed 3.
int modifier doesn't go up?
You get so his int mod is +4, so he gets 2 + 4 is 6. So every time he levels up, he gets 6. If his int mod goes up, he gets more skill ranks.
Gotcha.
So what if I
But you
put
also okay.
a
So I
rank
should put everything
in
in
flying?
So shame I have
So if you put a rank, because I've asked this of my DMs too, that means that if you're operating flying machines, you're better at
Okay,
it.
got
So
it.
like flying carpets, zeppelins, anything that flies, you're better. Riding a Pegasus, it doesn't mean you can fly. That's not how that works.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
shame I have a +0 in int.
Stealth.
I'm anticipating this party doing 0 stealthing ever.
Yeah, that's fair. We got Jackson. I'm gonna do escape artist because if he's bound, he just flexes and it like rips.
I'm pretty sure the like tensile strength for rope is like the DC to break rope is higher than
You need to stop with your technicalities.
I'm the DM. That's my job.
Bluff, appraise, acrobatics, climb. I guess climbing? Okay,
Climbing's always useful, especially if you anticipate doing a lot of climbing.
You said climb was half of base speed, right?
Swimming is climbing a quarter your normal speed.
Oh, fuck.
You're not going to be climbing to escape anything.
5
Oh.
feet, baby.
Not with them in my party, I'm not. Oh, I just need to figure out what I craft and a professional in.
Yeah, well, that profession is just a job. So it's a job you've done. Like, I had a character where my profession was apiarist. I knew a lot about bees. So anytime our party encountered a bee-related question, I could roll my profession check against it. So it's like specialized knowledge.
Okay. Not the bees.
Not the bees.
You like jazz?
What is disabled device?
Diffusing bombs, stopping traps, stuff like that.
What about craft?
That you need to fill something in. So it can be like sculpting something, making pointed sticks, like any. Literally, let me pull up the list Pathfinder provides.
About tying knots.
That could be a craft.
Because I'll just go ahead and say it. My guy is a sailor. That's his profession.
Okay.
And I feel like tying knots is something he'd be pretty good at.
Okay. I'm saying right now you can't sail away from the island. I have not created the rest of the world.
That's not.
Hey,
So-
I have an 8. I'll build you a boat. So.
You can sail, but that's like one of the very few hard limits I'm imposing is that you gotta stay on
No,
the
that's fine. I wasn't trying to like break
Okay.
the
Yes.
world.
But you could have
But anytime we're in the water,
yes. So craft, you are skilled in the creation of a specific group of items, such as armor or weapons. Like knowledge, perform, and profession, craft is actually a number of separate skills. You can have several craft skills, each with its own rank. The most common craft skills are alchemy, armor, baskets, books, bows, calligraphy, carpentry, cloth, clothing, glass, jewelry, leather, locks, paintings, pottery, sculptures, ships, shoes, stonemasonry, traps, and weapons.
I guess I put ships.
You can.
I'm knowledgeable about how ships are built.
Yep, and that would, so if your ship is ever breaking, you can use that check to repair it.
Okay.
Did you know that session 0 is starting in 30 minutes?
Since then, James and Jackson have 30 minutes until they're officially late.
Yeah, Jackson has a good excuse.
Is he actually going to Tom just really late, or?
He hasn't opened my Snapchat from an hour ago. I have no idea, I'm assuming he is.
Why is this message, this girl I never talked to in high school sent me set up like an MLM?
Hold on.
I know I don't know you personally, but I'm helping run a small business here in Nashville, is the first
Great.
sentence. Okay.
What, that's it?
No, there's more,
Oh.
but apparently she sent it to me over the summer, and it was a summer job, so. Oops, too bad I don't check my Facebook ever.
An extra feet.
What if we just,
So base speed is 30.
oh god.
What do you?
My base speed is 20.
Yes. You may want to invest in an animal. Alright, so did
Like
you
a
finish?
big rat.
Yes. You're starting, so y'all are,
Are there ethical dilemmas there?
No, actually the lore states that the rat folk commonly ride giant rats.
No, right, but like,
if they're not sentient. But, did you figure out your profession, or are you still trying to figure that
No,
out?
I was a chef.
Okay. Moving on. I
Actually,
hope this is everything
to be
you
more
hoped it would
exact,
be.
I was a baker.
You are defying every rat folk stereotype out there. Oh my god. Well, so now we have a captain, and we have the cook, and we have the
I
navigator.
have no idea yet.
Okay.
I'll get to it eventually.
I think I did that already.
So now you start, I'm going to assume you are. If we start playing and something seems horribly wrong, then I'll check. Okay, next, now is the fun part. You get to go shopping. So you start, it should say, oh, your hit die. Don't you have to put it somewhere? Okay.
Probably.
Oh, you start
I
out,
didn't do that.
your starting health is just your hit die. So you're a D10, your starting health is 10. You don't roll. You roll when you level up, but at level 1 you start with just the max amount.
Totally.
Because if, like, you literally can't play a character with 1 hit point.
Well.
If you want,
That's
I'll
what
give
you call a glass chin.
If you want, you can find an NPC, like a child, because children have like 1 hit point, and you can see how long you can keep that child alive.
Bet.
Alright,
what's the DR?
that's damage reduction. You definitely don't have any. Some special races grant some high level magical armor, spells will grant it. You don't have to worry about it at level 1.
Okay.
So we all just have 10 health? Is that
No, it's whatever your hit die is. It says it's somewhere in your class sheet.
mine
Alright.
is odd.
So your alignment, your alignment isn't necessarily lawful good. It's whatever your god is. And since you're worshiping Skur,
It's
I believe
neutral.
I
He's
believe
true neutral. I
True
think.
neutral is what you said.
yes, he's true neutral. So you have to be within 1 step of your god, which means you can be literally like you can be
Lawful neutral.
anything other than the corners
Right.
of the. So you can be like
So you,
neutral good, chaotic neutral, lawful neutral, neutral evil.
we're gonna go with lawful neutral for now.
That can
We'll
change.
see how that goes because I'm really bad at figuring out
Yeah.
what my character's supposed to do to follow his alignment.
Essentially, as long as you don't do something that's like chaotically evil, I won't like
Yeah.
punish you, because that's also difficult. Because it's like, what would Skur want? Well, Skur's kind of like this neutral rat god who just likes to build stuff. So he's not very like, as long as you're not out there killing babies, I don't think he's gonna revoke his protection from you. But if you kill babies, your god will revoke his powers from you.
All I'm
Be
saying
like
is they only have one hit
Paladin.
point. What's the worst that can happen?
Anti-paladin. Yes, that's if you become evil, you will get anti-paladin levels. Which
That's
is,
a thing?
yes, in Pathfinder, when you betray your god, you become an anti-paladin.
Wait, is that like you become the cool edgy paladin, or you just lose your powers?
The cool edgy paladin. Let's not try and start with that though, because I don't actually know how the mechanics of anti-paladin work. I just know that it does. Okay, your wealth.
Dan,
There should be something that says starting wealth. Yes,
Starting wealth.
5d6 times 10.
Oh
So
shit.
roll 5d6s.
I need one more.
Add them up.
Oh god, this is math.
You need.
16,
What do you roll? Oh, that's your goal.
21,
Wizards are not very wealthy.
23.
Paladins, much like real life religious figures, start with a lot of money.
Wealth?
So that
23. Oh,
I gave
yeah,
you
it's
a
over
special
there.
sheet for. There
There's
is
a special sheet somewhere in there.
this one. Yes.
yes.
So starting amount.
230.
Okay.
Was
Now-
that gold pieces?
It's gold. Yep.
GP baby.
Yeah. You're very very rarely going to use anything other than gold pieces. I think it's
Okay.
like
Not
10 silver to a gold and 10 copper to a silver,
Yeah.
or something like that. It might be 100
That's
silver.
what my memory says.
Yeah. So now, using your base attack bonus, that should be somewhere in your. So that you see this table here.
Yeah.
Did you add? Now you need to add your fortitude save, your reflex save, your will save
So,
to here.
okay. So yeah. So that's one. Where's the attack? There it is. And then 42 saves 2. Reflex save 0. Nice.
I don't know what this rubber band goes to, but it's dead now.
Special. Yeah. That's just law.
Special, yeah. That's so
Oh. Yeah.
you read those, right?
Sure.
So you're good at killing evil, detecting, feeling, and killing evil things. So
I can smite evil once a day.
yes.
Ho ho! Get
So-
ready to be smited, Will.
Quick note, he is a paladin and you have detect evil, that runs passively. So if any of you guys are evil, he will be able to feel it unless you get a spell or an item that hides your alignment. Because, like, basically
yeah, I know
evil...
that's different than the D&D version. Or else I would have smited Jack's.
You would have smited Zach a long
Yeah.
time
So
ago.
early.
What exactly does smiting evil do? Is it like a damage
Oh, never
thing,
mind.
or
It's
is it
not... It's not passively.
Oh, okay.
The last time I played, we played it with passive. That's weird.
That seems,
So-
that seems like it'd be really strong. You walk into a room, you go, bingo.
Yeah.
It's like the hitman. The hitman highlights the target. It's like, gotcha.
So yeah, at will, paladin can use detect evil as the spell. You concentrate on a single item or individual within 60 feet and determine if it is evil.
Oh, that's what you did, right?
That makes more sense.
And you always rolled badly.
Yeah, I always roll back.
Okay.
If I
So-
could ever actually catch them.
Now, I will send a link to where you can look at buying armor.
A link for buying armor?
For your character!
Which I'm not going to do. So,
You will wear light armor.
yeah. Well, what if I just don't wear any, honestly?
I mean, you can choose to do that. You can
Yeah.
instead, like, decide to
You don't
wait
get to
and
play
try and,
lawful
like,
Paladin this time. I do.
buy a magical item
No,
with
you
your
don't.
money.
You have to be neutral something.
Yeah, I know.
So,
So if I accidentally get to lawful good, will he take my powers away?
if you are consistently acting lawful good.
He's gonna tell you to tone it down a little, Junior.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you to, like, kick a puppy or two. Oh my god, is it Jackson?
Kick a puppy.
Jackson.
Yes, love.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Alright.
Our characters are broken, except for Will's.
My life is broken. What's new?
Aw. Okay.
That
Oh,
was my
shit.
life 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't doing anything today.
We're making characters. We're not
This is
like
the making
playing.
character
They're
process,
just
Jackson.
making characters.
I gotta shit.
Now I have to find where I put the character sheets because I need to give one to him. I put everything away.
Did you want me to roll for gold or just take the average?
How what? Roll. I'm having y'all roll. What colors? So we have. Okay, I have 2 white ones. So that means Jackson's white. Or no, has green? It can be white or green.
I love my mom.
What'd she say?
She sent us a meme and said, I don't want to post political on Facebook, but this made me laugh.
Aww. Where did I put the pile of extra character sheets?
Truly, I don't know.
So do I subtract the cost out of my gold pieces that I have now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would put it as a line in your ledger.
Yeah.
Make it easier to track. Okay. And I know Jackson is a barbarian. Okay, so here's.
Nice.
I don't know what most of these are.
Just look at. So you see the AC?
I'm gonna do this on my laptop.
Yeah. There should be a bit though that says AC, and that's what you're looking at. You probably want to get something with pretty high AC. Okay, barbarians don't get pets. I found the character sheets, guys.
The barbarian's gonna be our pet.
He is our pet, yes.
That's classic.
I did confirm I do get a familiar, so
Okay.
at some point I'll go for that.
Yeah, you just Google like Pathfinder familiars and go off of there. They do stuff. I don't know where the barbarian sheets are though. Okay, sorcerer, rogue, creature sheets.
So, would me having like a really good swim modifier not change my swim speed?
It doesn't change your swim speed, I believe. It just makes you better at swimming in difficult water.
Okay,
So
that seems fair.
Where's the AC? Oh, there's the AC.
So AC is the number. Well, you've played D&D. You know what AC is, right?
I know what AC is. I was just looking for it on this page.
Yeah.
Maximum dex bonus. Oh,
So
okay.
that's not too much of an issue for you. You don't need any dexterity. You want to look at the arcane spell failure chance because I will be making
Oh,
you roll
light
that.
armors, heavy armors. The Sorry, arcane What?
Arcane spell failure chance.
Are those on this page?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'll
assume
get
that's
there.
like super important for me.
It's really, you're both magic users, so I'm making you both keep that in mind to keep you from just wearing heavy armor with no penalties. It's a balancing thing because if you're wearing really heavy armor, like basically it makes it harder to gesture grandiosely. And so maybe it's harder to actually cast spells since you can't flap your arms around as much.
I'll just build into a character that only casts through objects,
Do
and
this.
then wear really heavy armor.
Wearing armored kilt.
You could.
I could just wear
If
high.
I wanted to do that, I probably would not take familiar, but I don't feel like dealing with them at that.
Where did I
go?
There's no way I forgot to print out Barbarian. That was the first one I printed.
This is the only one you knew.
I printed out every single class.
Nice.
As I told you, I abused the Gorgas printer today.
4 mirror.
Jackson, do you want a white binder or a green one?
Give him a white.
Where the fuck did I put the Barbarian? Did I accidentally give anyone the Barbarian attached to their class sheet? Can y'all check? You should have only like 3 or 4 pages other than
I'm
Nathan.
guessing barbarian doesn't get something like a hide and
That mine is how many pages?
Yours is a ton. Let me make sure that I didn't give you Barbarian.
I don't see anything about barbarian.
Mine's 9 pages, it looks like.
Okay, but I didn't give you
God,
where?
there's just 9 pages.
Yeah. Because I have to deal with all these, like,
There's a lot of caveats.
all the spells are in here, I guess, to some extent.
They're not. There's
Some of it.
bajillions of them. They're not
Okay.
all in there.
Do I want a heavy armor?
those are like different archetypes that you're not going to use, but there's like important stuff around the useless archetypes, so I couldn't just cut them out when I was printing.
Oh,
it.
I can't buy that.
Yeah, you probably anything that's like really nice, you can't afford because you're level 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is the looking at these armor tables?
Mhm.
What can you explain to me the maximum dex bonus stat and the armor check penalty stats?
So the maximum dex bonus is the highest that your dexterity bonus can reach while wearing that armor. So even if you had, like, if you're wearing an armored kilt and you have a +10 to dex, you'd still only be able to use it as if it were a +6. Because you're just not that dexterous in a kilt.
Yeah, that's fair.
But +6 is pretty fucking high. It's when you get to heavy armor, where you get, like, your maximum dex bonus is +1.
Gotcha.
So it's basically, it's a balancing thing to keep rogues from, like, wearing heavy armor. So I think you use dex, because you're ranged, so you're going to want to not wear heavy armor.
I'm pretty sure, I was assuming it worked similar to D&D where, like, if you're not proficient in heavy armor, you just can't wear it. Or you can wear it, but you can't move.
I've never heard
Because
that.
in D&D, it's like, if I'm not proficient in heavy armor and I wear it anyway, then I'm over encumbered.
Well,
Is
you
that
have
true?
to be strong enough to carry it. It doesn't look like any of it's all that heavy. It shouldn't be. Maybe the small people can't carry it, but heavy armor, it's just, it makes every single thing that isn't punching people worse. Your dex drops, your ability to cast spells drops, your speed drops, everything drops except for punching and taking punches.
Yeah, so we just ignore the fact that I'm not proficient with any type of armor and just.
Well, you can still wear it. Let me look up what that means.
I'm gonna get a hide.
Because, like, I'm proficient in light medium armor.
I'm gonna be wearing a hide of another rat on my rat.
Oh my god.
As you ride a rat.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying with ethical dilemmas?
I like how armor does interfere with my hand movements, but a heavy crossbow doesn't.
Well, it's not coating you, that's the thing. Your armor
Yeah.
coats you.
So.
Oh, he's showering, that's why you couldn't hear me yell at him. Okay, so an arcane spellcaster suffers from the listed spell failure chance while casting spells. Anyone wearing armor takes the armor check penalty to all strength and dex-based skill rolls. However, non-proficient characters also take that penalty to attack rolls and all skill checks involving moving. So if you're not proficient in any type of armor, you're going to take, in the armor you're wearing, you just take a whole bunch of negatives because you're bad at, like, it's like if I just jumped into a suit of plate armor, I would be horrifyingly awkward. I could wear it, I could still hit people in it, it's just going to be awkward. So that's basically how it works.
So there is an argument for me not wearing armor at all.
There is actually.
Yeah.
But actually no, if you look at light armors, most of them, the armor check penalty is 0.
Yeah.
So you can, like, wear, like, quilted cloth or padded armor.
Yeah, there's 3 in here that have 0 armor check penalty and 0 spell failure chance.
Yep, you're going to want to go with one of those. If you can afford it. Some of those might be expensive.
They're all cheap.
Okay.
What the
Well,
fuck?
relatively cheap.
What the fuck?
And you can also, if y'all care about what you look like, other than Nathan, who just looks like a shadow, you guys can, like, tell me how you look like. But,
Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah, that's, like, not the most important thing right now. And you will also have to buy weapons, other than, well, Nathan will have to buy a weapon too, but it's not as important for him, so.
I'm so confused on how this character works.
So you're a holy warrior of Skur,
Yeah.
and you punch evil things.
I'm not
You
gonna-
punch them real good.
Yeah.
And Skur empowers you to do that, and you heal people by the power of Skur.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a paladin. Paladins are not complicated.
Yeah. So.
I guess armor would go under AC items, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can. So you can put it either in your character sheet. I would put armor in your character sheet. I would save that, like, loot page I gave you for, like, random shit like
Yeah.
eyeballs and teeth and just random things
What
you
kind of
find.
loot are we getting?
I mean, if you say I loot the body and it's like a kobold that was wearing hide armor, you're gonna just get eyeballs and teeth. Because there's not gonna be any loot on a naked kobold, except eyeballs and teeth. And maybe someone wants you to go hunt down a bunch of kobold teeth because they want to make cool necklaces out of them or something. That would be dark.
Especially for Jackson.
Especially for Jackson. I am still annoyed that I can't find where I put the fucking
Okay.
barbarian sheet.
Dope. Okay. So I got me some armor. Extras. Wait a second.
What?
Wait a second.
What?
There's extras?
What is it? What do you mean extras?
Armor spikes.
Oh, you can buy upgrades for your armor. Yeah. You do need to remember. You also need to buy a weapon.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't actually going to use that or do that. Okay, where's the
Weapon
Are-
list I just sent.
well,
Do I
were you
care that
talking
much
about
the dex bonus?
Huh?
Do I care that much about the dex bonus?
Not really.
Were you telling me to look at some spell related thing on this page?
Arcane spell failure chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. You're gonna have to roll that. So basically, you're gonna roll a D100, which is this dice, and you rolled. Nope, that's a D8. Where the fuck is your other D10? There it is.
Will.
So this is a D100. So if it's like a 35% chance of failure, you roll this.
And if it's
93, it's higher, you don't fail. But if you roll lower than your arcane spell failure chance, you fail, and the spell fails.
okay, so that's like that 20%, 30%
Yes.
on the. Okay, gotcha. Easy peasy. Cool. So I'm not gonna get shield. Fuck shields. Shields are weak.
Well, if you have a one-handed weapon, you can get a shield. But if you wield a weapon two-handed, obviously you cannot wield a shield.
One-handed weapon?
Like
Who
a
do you think I
base-
am?
Oh. Okay, so yes, barbarian is definitely not in this pile. Did I put it in the pile of colorful things that came out like shit? This is the map.
Mmm.
Gorgas hates me.
Delicious. Maybe you should use all the ink. How many maps did you print out?
They were showing the different locations of where like different races lived,
I'm
but
sure
you
they
can't
were.
even read them. Then there was this, which is just the list of different races, their population, and the cities they live in, but you
so
can't
I need
read
to
it.
buy a weapon now.
Yes.
Simple, exotic, or martial?
Look at what you have proficiency in when you decide.
Where do I look at what I've been proficient?
It's on your class.
Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at that.
That's why I printed out that class, because you have to reference it like constantly.
I gotta find it again. Okay.
Where did I put the barbarian? I know I printed. It's gotta still be in my bag. Aha!
Yo, that's dope. I'm proficient in all types of armor.
Yeah, and it probably.
You're a martial class.
Simple and martial weapons. Dope.
Okay, just in time. Maybe? Are you joining us or are you leaving again?
I have to leave really quick, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my god, a bayonet.
That's the spirit I like to hear, Jackson.
What?
He's happy!
I don't think he is.
I like spaghetti.
Wait, green or white?
What?
I'm putting your character. White?
Roll on.
Why do these all have fancy names?
Because they're fancy weapons. It's a medieval game.
What if it doesn't have a cost by it?
He's on what?
Yeah, it's probably your fist.
What stuff doesn't have a cost by it?
Quarterstaff.
Oh,
Because it's a stick, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't just.
that's free. It's a
Okay.
stick.
Yeah, wooden stake, club.
I imagine that's why those are free.
Sling,
I'll be back.
Okay, have fun!
Sting chuck.
Joyce, sorry.
That is a sting chuck is an infected dead head in a bag.
Yo,
Free.
wait, where's that?
You have to get the head. That's the problem. And they don't sell them in cities. You have to like go to seedy undergrounds to buy sting chucks. Cause like your local weapons manufacturer's not gonna be like, yeah, I've got like 4 heads here. They're rotting in the back. They're like a good like 2 months old. But no, you can't do that. All right, I'm gonna start.
What exactly is a battle aspergillum?
I have no idea. Do you want me to Google it? Show you what it looks like.
Let me see if there's pictures.
I don't think
that's what
there's
a
pictures.
bar ditch is.
There's underwater variants of crossbows.
Yes.
That shit's wild.
You can't breathe underwater though, so it's not that helpful.
It has 2 different damages listed.
One's probably two-handed and one's probably one-handed.
It's damage S and damage M.
Slashing and
Mashing.
no.
Are you still on the ask for Dylan?
No, I'm just looking at like the general table.
Oh, falchion is just a big sword. Okay.
I know S is for slashing. Oh, small and medium.
Okay, I was gonna say, how do I slash with a gauntlet?
Oh my god, I totally need a flail.
Oh, so small, medium based on character size?
Yes.
Okay.
You're medium though, so. But yeah.
I
You're
could
small,
use,
so you have to use. You're using the small version of the weapons.
I could use the glaive, but
You
it's
could use
not,
a
it's
gauntlet.
not my character type.
You should definitely use a gauntlet.
Great club.
What about brass knuckles?
And you said we're just not gonna worry about ammunition for like the simple stuff.
Yep. If you have a because like I'm not worrying about if weapons decay or anything like that if they get broken, and that's what I see as the equivalent to going through ammunition for like a crossbow.
Why are ogre hooks two-handed?
What or what?
Ogre hooks.
I don't even know what that would look like. I imagine it's big.
Like it doesn't look like it's
Type in
two-handed.
Pathfinder at the end and see if it's a different weapon.
No, it's the same thing. Whatever. I
have
don't.
no
I don't
idea.
need it anyway. It looks bitchy. Clanson. It's a big stick.
And do y'all have any sort of like backstory or like personality ideas? Anything?
It's gonna come up
I basically don't
organically.
exist, so.
It's
Okay.
It's gonna come up organically.
We're all gonna learn together what Dan's backstory is. Because, okay, basically, if you want me to do anything with your backstory, you have to tell me because I can't read your mind. But if you're completely fine with your character basically being like, hi, I'm 18 years old, just left home, and I'm ready to adventure. And, like, they have no backstory, that's also perfectly
This
fine.
one's called a horse child.
I'm telling you my backstory right now telepathically.
It's working.
I do have something for my character.
Okay.
As part of my backstory as a sailor, I was
Mhm.
gonna have a bird as an animal companion.
Okay.
But technically, that's not a class feature. It's a level 4. Can it just be like a purely story companion?
Yes.
And then once I reach level 4, it actually gets stats and abilities.
Yes.
Cool.
You can have pets that do nothing but look cool. So yes, you can have pets. I'm very, as long as it's not game breaking, I'll say yes. So yes, you can have a parrot that does nothing but parrot things.
I'm taking a flail.
Alrighty. And I would put any weapons you get actually into the character sheet part of your inventory. And I would save that extra sheet I gave you for, as I said, eyes and teeth.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
So your character sheet has an inventory part as well, and I also gave you a second sheet to use as inventory. And I would put like important things like health potions, armor, and weapons on your character sheet page.
Gotcha.
And then I would save that extra one that looks like this for random things like eyes and teeth.
Okay. What is okay?
Always the eyes and teeth. How is a bayonet two-handed?
I imagine
Why don't you
because
get something else.
you have to hold a gun two-handed. Like if it's on the end of a rifle, you have to hold the rifle with two
It's a
hands.
long stick with a little pokey at the end. So I mean,
No, a bayonet is
Spear.
a knife on the. A bayonet is a knife on the end of a gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bayonets are usually the size of a knife you would wield with one
question:
hand.
what's damage S, damage M?
Damage for small things and damage for medium things. You are using S because you're small.
Okay, gotcha. Critical. Should I write that down? Yeah.
Yes.
So
And the way you crit in Pathfinder is different from D&D. So rolling a 20 is not a guaranteed crit. It's called a threat. It's a guaranteed hit. You roll a 20 and then you have to roll another 20 to crit. But as long as you roll a 20, you're guaranteed to hit.
Okay.
So it's called threat. A critical threat.
Does that work the same way on ones?
No, unfortunately. A 1 is a 1. But it's like, generally, if you roll a 1, I say like you drop your weapon or something like that. I don't say, unless you were trying to do like a fancy maneuver, like you're trying to stab around Dan and you roll a 1, you'll stab Dan. So, yeah.
So I won't drop it and then shoot myself in the face.
No.
How does that even work,
What's-
actually? If I shoot myself, does it go through my body or does it hit me?
You're corporeal. You're
Yeah.
completely corporeal. You lack a mouth, but you're corporeal.
Oh,
You
I
can
can
still
do
be
it.
shot
You
and
are in a
stabbed.
morph suit.
You are basically just an edgy
Football
teenager who
field
refuses to leave their morph suit. You would become one with your morph suit. Yes.
Attack bonus is not listed on here, so I don't write anything.
Okay, attack bonus. Now flip to the combat part of the sheets that I gave you. It explains how you figure out. So 2 hit, attack bonus is 2 hit. Here's how you calculate 2 hit for, actually no wait, Marshall. Here's 2 hit for Marshall. And you might want to, that's why I put those at the top too. So it's your base attack bonus plus your strength and then minus your size, because you have a -1 to size.
Okay, I have to
That's how you
figure
roll
all that
2 hit.
stuff out. Is base attack bonus
I
is
think it's a 1, is it?
yes.
Yep.
Strength bonus is
Okay, I can.
dex bonus.
Wait, so you
is-
just explained that critical mechanic. Does that
Mhm.
relate to the critical thing on the table here? for
So
weapons?
critical is how much damage you do when you succeed in hitting a crit.
I see.
It should be like a
And
multiplier.
if, say, it says 18 to 20, does
Oh,
that mean
that's the
it's
range.
critical range?
Yes, that's your critical range.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. The way you confirm a critical, I got that wrong. The way you confirm, so you have to roll a 20, and then you have to roll a number high enough to hit, and that's how you confirm a critical.
Okay.
You don't have
So
to
you
roll
don't
two
have to roll
20s.
2 20s. That's
Yeah,
nice.
my bad. Okay, I did put it in
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say that must not have as much. Wait, so if I roll lower than to hit, does that mean?
You still hit because you got the 20 to begin with, but you just don't crit, so you don't do like double damage.
Okay, I got you.
It's a little weird. There's also no such thing as rolling with advantage. That mechanic has been completely, well, it hasn't been removed. It was just never added because Pathfinder was adapted from D&D 3.5.
Yeah, so I know advantage and disadvantage are huge in fighting.
Yep, that doesn't
that's
exist.
where I put my
in
money.
Pathfinder.
Okay. I'm excited for my flail.
Control ranged weapons, that was something before.
Should I get
What?
2 weapons?
This.
Do I need 2 weapons?
So you get a disadvantage for the weapon that you're wielding in your offhand.
Fair enough. Well, I have a 2-handed weapon, so
That, yeah.
it's like
That just does 1.5 times damage, and 1.5 times your strength bonus is added to your damage. So if you have a 4, you add 6. I think I did that math right.
yes. You did.
There
I
is
don't
some-
think
there's
I'm
some
only
fun
gonna. I
weapon
think I'm only
names.
gonna have 1 weapon.
Yeah, you really don't need to.
I don't.
There's some
need
fun
to.
weapon names, like I could wield a Hunga Munga.
Oh my god.
Wait, where is that?
It's under martial ranged weapon.
Oh,
It's a 3-bladed dagger that you can throw.
dude, I was really excited for the horse chopper.
How important is it after I buy these weapons to have money?
Not super important.
Okay.
You should.
Because bows are expensive.
Yes, you can spend all your money right now. You'll, like, when we start the game, there's ways to earn money, like, if you want to go kill the local pestilent wildlife, that's an easy fetch quest to earn money. Or you can just go and ask, you can wander into a city and ask for a job. Luckily, this isn't America, so you can actually get a job doing that.
Walk into a city and say,
Ah.
please daily.
Yeah.
All these immigrants and foreigners coming into my city and taking all my jobs.
No rat folk need apply.
So I assume my base attack bonus is just 0, right?
Says it should be a table at the very beginning.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is 0.
I missed that.
You also all get a feat for being level, like, you get a feat every couple of levels, and I believe you get one at level 1.
What was the feat?
It is
Will like speed.
a fantastic, oh my god.
No Quentin Tarantino, so stop.
It's a fantastic ability, basically. So at first level, you get 1 feat.
Unless you're human.
So basically, no, you get more, right?
I get one extra one. That's
Yeah.
the one.
So just Google Pathfinder feats. I can send you the link.
I
A lot,
I
isn't it?
googled.
There's
fan-
a lot of feats.
I
I
remember looking
googled
at that
fantastic abilities,
Oh my god.
Fantastic abilities are really fun.
There is the list of
and it
feats.
shows me pictures of Reed Richards.
There is a list of feats. I would narrow it down by figuring out what the fuck you want to do here. Well, let me send general feats. But figuring out what kind of feat, like
oh my
what,
god.
yeah, go to the general. And
Yeah,
it's
that's insane.
because there's a lot of prerequisites and just another way I like to find feats is I like to Google the class I'm playing and then best feats for paladins and then go from there. So
Or you do something like grit and panache, because it's got the word panache in it.
or that.
Alright, more questions about weapons. There's a longbow and a longbow composite. The difference being that the longbow composite can also have pluses, like it's a magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Costs a little more, and under special it says strength. Does that mean that longbow requires strength? for dexterity?
I believe you get negatives if you don't have a certain strength bonus when you're trying to use a longbow, because they're difficult. Because you have to be a fucking brute to pull back a longbow.
Yeah, the lowest composite longbow. So the standard longbow doesn't have the strength thing.
Yes.
Then the lowest composite longbow has strength, but no number by it. It's a dash. Does that mean I would use my strength modifier instead of my dex?
Fucking god.
Let me look it up.
Okay.
I found a page that goes through like perfectly min-maxing a wizard, and so far I've been picking basically all those options.
Did it say use an Astamoy?
No, I didn't
Okay.
see anything about race yet.
Okay, all composite bows are made with a particular strength rating. That is, each requires a minimum strength modifier to use with proficiency. If your strength bonus is less than the strength rating of the composite bow, you can't effectively use it, so you take a -2 penalty on attacks with it. Default one requires a modifier of +0 or higher. What's your strength?
It is a +1.
Okay, so you can use,
But I would still be using my dex modifier to.
yes.
Okay. Good.
You just use, because it's still aiming, I guess, you just have to be strong enough to actually pull it back.
And a cutlass would be strength.
Yeah, any melee object is strength unless you get a feat that lets you use your dex instead.
Nice.
So, like a lot of rogues, pretty much every rogue ever uses, like that's the first feat they take, is the one that allows you to use dex instead of strength for your to-hit roll.
That makes sense. Alright, so I'm taking a cutlass.
So what's
and-
power attack? Because apparently that's the way to go for paladins.
You
I'll
hit,
find it.
you hit good.
There it is. You can make exceptionally deadly melee attacks by sacrificing accuracy for strength.
Yeah, basically you're even less likely to actually hit, but when you do hit, it hurts like a bitch.
Nah.
I also should have brought food because I don't think there's any food in this house I can actually eat.
This is true, unless you want to make a sandwich for yourself.
No.
We should go out for dinner.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't really want to try and figure out how to cook chicken in your oven, I'll be honest.
I was waiting for the correct time to make that suggestion, but I don't want to figure out how to make cook chicken in my oven. Pass for human. Wait.
Yeah, so
Oh
you're...
no, I can't do it as a rat folk.
Damn. I think beast folk can. It's like half breeds.
Yeah, it's half elves and half orcs and elves.
Yeah, I would extend that to any half breed can pass as their parent breed.
God damn it.
Or the non-halfy bit. So like Asimars are half angels, they could pass for whatever isn't the angel half.
I just saw it and I was like, that's funny.
Attack bonus. Attack bonus would be my.
Base attack bonus. The bad. It's okay. So in the very okay, in your class, this table, so here's your base attack and then that's your fort, reflex, and will save bonuses.
Okay.
There you go. No problem. If you want to help Dan come up with a character and like a backstory and more than just I'm a rat cook who worships stir, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm
like
sorry.
backstory.
Why does that sound? Why are you Why are you phrasing that so negatively?
I mean, you have more of a backstory than Nathan, who currently has, I'm a teenager in a morph suit.
You were acting as if my character would ever share its backstory with anyone.
You have to share
You're
it
too
with
edgy!
me. You have to
Uh,
share. Okay, you don't
yes.
have to tell anything to the people in the party, but you can't have a backstory that's secret from God. I am your God, and I have to. If I don't know it, it didn't happen.
Scapegoat.
Oh, that one's fun if you're a high health pool character.
Sea legs. You can do sea legs, Will.
What's that one do?
I don't know. I didn't click on it.
Thank you, Dan.
Profession sailor, 5 ranks to gain a +2 bonus on acrobatics, climb, and swim checks.
If anything says 5 ranks, that means minimum level to use it is level 5. So
Your general.
because I don't know what counts something as a general feat. The feat list is horribly sorted.
I can't
Seductive channel.
So my attack bonus is just my base attack bonus? Or
So attack bonus is the 2 hit roll. If you flip to the page in the little packet that's like the flowchart thing, it explains how to calculate that based on what kind of attack you're making.
So what's a prereq? Weapon focus or natural weapon?
So a natural weapon is like claws, teeth, tail, part of your body. Weapon focus, I don't know. I'll Google it.
so that's a 2 attack bonus.
Wait, do I have claws as a rat?
I don't believe so. I think that's like a racial trait you can take if you want, but I don't believe rat folk have claws. Every single race has teeth, but it's like 1d2. It does not do very much damage.
Well, maybe I want to use that.
Maybe you should.
No, you do not get teeth. You do not get a natural weapon. You can, if you want to play a different race, so, like catfolk have claws.
No, I'm not changing race at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that would be a lot of erasing things and redrawing things, and yeah, no, you don't have any natural weapons. You can, there are like magical items that can make you grow natural weapons.
Strong comeback.
Weapon focus is a feat. Whoever's asking that.
Okay.
You gain a +1 bonus on all attack rolls you make using the selected weapon. So you
I
trade
could,
extra.
So like I could start with that and then later branch onto the other one. Is what it's saying?
Yes.
Okay.
You get new feats every, I think it's like every 3 levels. So you get your first, every other level, sorry. You get a new feat every other level. And then some, like, class things will give you feats.
Okay, so the only advantage between of a longbow composite level 0 over a longbow is 10 extra feet of range.
I can't use toxic secretions, can I? No.
No.
That's for Grippleys.
Why would you ever take the +0 composite bow?
If you're a +0 strength character.
Why wouldn't you just take a longbow?
Because you can't.
It costs more money for 10 extra feet in range.
Yeah. For some campaigns, that's worth it. For yours, given you have 2 melee characters, I don't think you're ever going to be sniping.
So I'll just take the standard longbow, pay less, and another weapon catches my eye. I'll spend that.
Yeah, you will also get more weapons. Like, you'll get magical weapons as you complete quests and loot ruins and do shit and kill things. You'll get better weapons and better armor.
Okay, cool.
Like, the weapon you buy now is not the weapon you have to have for the whole game. You can also go into cities and buy new stuff. And there's plenty of cities around, the continents don't have names. I need to come up with names instead of calling them the southern continent and the northern continent.
The
Dang,
Union
I can't use
Confederacy.
knockout artist.
Why would, oh, you guys, so there is, I meant to tell you about that. So there's a mechanic called non-lethal damage, which is a way to knock out enemies without killing them. So if you're fighting someone and you want to like interrogate them later, you can deal them non-lethal damage, which it takes I believe you take their health points down to 0, but they're unconscious, not dying.
Gotcha.
and then they'll wake up again later, and you can like torture them and shit, whatever you want to do.
Okay, wait, hold on. So this is a combat feat, and it says, so normally without this feat you are considered unarmed when attacking with an unarmed strike, and you can deal only non-lethal damage with such an attack.
You're not going to be ever attacking people unarmed. You shouldn't be. You're not a monk. You don't need a feat that makes you better at punching.
I don't need it, maybe.
You can take it if you want. You don't have to min max. Let me tell you that. You can totally take a feat that lets you like kill
I'm
things
doing
with
it.
your punches. You're doing it?
Yeah.
I love it. Awesome.
Okay. But now with the improved unarmed strike, I'm considered armed even when unarmed. So you do not provoke attacks of opportunity when you attack foes while unarmed. Your unarmed strikes can deal lethal or non-lethal damage at your choice.
Nice. You can now. One of the few things I take from Critical Role is that I let you describe how you kill an enemy when you do. Yes. So you can, if you punch him to death, you can describe in grim detail exactly how you kill a man with a single punch
I did, so
and lots of sword stabs before.
my first ever session, I was a monk gnome, and I killed a giant by punching his balls.
That's
Mortal Kombat move.
yeah. You can do that. It's focus strikes. I think you take a minus to hit, but you can like aim to hit specific parts of things rather than just trying swinging in their direction.
What are character traits in terms of? 'Cause
Ah,
there's a feat that's just
what's it say?
additional traits. Gain 2 additional character traits.
So some humans, I don't think it matters. It's not as interesting, but with like rat folks, there's like alternative character traits that you don't normally have, but you can choose to have instead. It lets you take 2 of those.
Gotcha.
I don't know if humans have them or not. I imagine they probably should have a couple, but how is picking out armor and weapons going, Nathan?
I got armor and weapons done.
Awesome.
Looking at feats right now.
Yep.
I
You
guess
can,
if they don't have a prereq, then
if they don't have a prereq, then you can take them, or if you satisfy the prereqs. Do we want to go to dinner once Jackson gets back?
Yeah, we can look forward.
What? So some of these weapons have a range of like 10 feet. Some don't have a listed range. What's the difference?
So if they don't have a listed range, it's generally 5 feet. So
Okay.
that's
Gotcha.
like
That
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
So in the battle maps, 5 feet is a single square. You can
Yeah.
hit things in a square that touches you. Weapons with a 10-foot range have reach, and you can hit things a square away.
Yeah. Okay.
So like halberds and pole axes and like really long weapons, you can like wham things further away with.
Well, because dagger has a range of 10 feet. So
What? Oh, you can throw daggers.
yeah, you can
That's
throw
what
the
that
dagger
is.
at the person. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
you take daggers when you could get a
I don't. It's a
You
knife.
fucking weeb.
Or Hunga Munga.
Oh
Please
God.
take the
Oh
whole-
God, Nathan.
Oof.
You want to see what I have?
Oh, we're also not tracking food. I'm not making you worry about whether or not you've eaten, unless you like go out into somewhere where you wouldn't feasibly be able to eat. I'll make you figure out how you're gonna do that. But if you're just like, yeah, no, that gets really annoying.
Okay.
Great balls of fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick like a really boring feat.
Izzy, I can't believe our stream isn't up on the TV yet.
I don't have a HDMI cord. I have a port in my computer.
Don't worry, if we turn it on now, you'll hear those exact words yourself in 7
Yeah.
minutes.
I don't think you want to do that. We can put it up there and you can mute the TV if you just want to watch yourself from the perspective of the webcam I attached to the table.
You gotta inflate those views.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep it running on my phone all night or else I'll just go with battery.
Yeah, there's no reason to inflate the views. It's
What color is
Not
my
really.
rat's hair?
Oh, another trait that I'm pulling from a different DM is you have to tell me 5 rumors related to your character's reputation. 2 are good, 2 are bad, 1 is false. And you tell me like you don't have to specify what are good and
Are
bad.
there
but you have to
rumors that
specify
actually exist, but the false
4
ones?
real rumors and 1 false rumor, and you tell me. And then I am going to pass out to the party a list of rumors, but they won't know who they're about, and they won't know which ones are true. So it's a good way to start drama right away.
Oh boy.
And it's kind of a good way to build a little bit of character. So, y'all, I'm assuming you guys are from the hometown of your species, because, like, everyone, like, Astamoy are from, like, the mountains in the north. Ratfolk are from the city on the border in the northeast, and humans are from the coast city on the far east side of the country in the northeast corner. I'm assuming all of you are from those cities.
So we're all relatively around.
He's far away from you.
Okay.
You two
but
are
Will
like,
and I are relatively close.
yeah, you're probably like a 1 or 2 day journey away from each other, or like maybe a 1 day journey by horseback. Whereas he's
By
like,
backpack.
he's like
I'm just
5 or
telling
6
you.
days away from you, and he's in the mountains, which it makes it a little harder to get to. But you guys are all going to start in the same place. 'Cause-
Excuse me, I have 5-foot climb. Check yourself.
Oh my god.
I hate to break it to you, but I have very limited experience in D&D, considering that I've played 6 campaigns. Because 5 of them have lasted 1 session.
Yeah, don't worry. I will make sure that this lasts. So we'll figure out what day of the week works best for everyone.
Definitely put down that I spent all my money. I spent
Still got some money though.
80 gold left.
How big is it?
Oh, I'll forget my armor.
You should also write down how much the stuff weighs, because especially armor and weapons are generally pretty heavy, and if you guys start collecting tons and tons of loot, you may eventually go over the amount you can hold, especially you, Dan, since you're small.
I wrote down my.
Or no, wait, never mind. Your weight that you can, I don't know if weight you can carry is affected by size. I think it might,
What is it relying on then?
strength. Your strength modifier determines how much weight you can carry.
Should I write that down somewhere? Like,
No. I will just, it's something if I notice, like, you're carrying a lot of shit, I'll be like, hey Dan, how much weight are you carrying?
fair enough.
But I have really never run into that as a problem before, because usually you, like, want to sell any extra weapons you have so you can buy, like, more health potions. So, because even though you can heal, you can't heal very much.
There are no good links for figuring out good ranger feats.
No, yeah,
All
it's,
these are really garbage forums.
yeah, yep.
I guess we'll just keep scrolling. Do the general feats list. General feats filter page. So
Imagine using a pickaxe. Wait. What if I have a pickaxe?
why don't I use a roller?
There's some very weird min-maxing strategies out there.
Well, I would use a rolling pin and model it as a great club, or a great club modeled as a rolling pin. But I already did that with my with that one campaign, when I was the guy with the giant spoon.
So I need to pick my school as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
from
'cause
what I
he's a
remember.
wizard.
Yes. So,
Gotcha.
I have not planned out, like, there's really, like, one gigantic university in the capital. If you want to say, you can say either you studied at that university, or you could say you studied at another university. And I will work my lore around any ideas you guys have. As long as they aren't game breaking, like Dan is unkillable.
The College of Winterhold.
What's the rate at which we get more feats?
Every other level.
So like, I have some good options, with these first 2.
I think you've got to go with the first one.
What's the first one?
Fat Goblin Games.
That's not the feat. That's the artist. That's the
Yeah.
company that published them.
Whack. Whack.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
a-
fail to see what that even does.
I think I'm a
but-
wizard of the coast.
Well, like, wouldn't that just be like the university taught at Gringotts, but like the kitchen in Gringotts? What did you say?
Wouldn't that be like the University at Gringotts, but like the kitchen at Gringotts? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I am very confused.
Aren't we all?
Okay, so you're still playing a rat folk, so I don't have to change your picture. He is playing.
I'm sorry, what's my picture?
It's. We're going back to the other scene.
Wait, how did you get my phone?
You put it on my head.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah. Did you want it?
No.
So if we're gonna limit like the number of people we have in battle, do you think I should stay away from something where I'm gonna do a lot of summoning?
Yes, I would prefer that because battle just gets really tiring. It's not as much fun as you think it is to have like 200 monsters or even 5.
Rats usually have red eyes, don't they?
They're also half human. You can have whatever color you want. I think they have brown eyes normally.
Normal
Albino
rats.
rats
Yeah,
have. Yeah, normal rats have brown
Albino
eyes.
rats.
Albino. Are you an
everything
albino?
has red eyes.
You an albino, Dan? You can be any color that naturally occurs in rats or mice.
Naturally.
You can also be a white mouse who dyes himself colors if you want.
Will, what color is your character?
He's a
You
human.
can't ask a human what color they are.
I just did. What color is your character?
I don't.
Oh my god.
You can literally be any race because every human living on this continent is a immigrant.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's fine. How the fuck does anyone pick a feat? Oh my god.
it takes for fucking ever. There's so many fucking feats.
I stumbled upon my feet.
Yeah.
Around level 10, I'm going to be looking through those lists again and finally find the one I wanted at level 1.
Yeah.
Look,
Like-
because I'm min-maxing, so I'm looking things up.
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to go to the combat ones and look for shoot better.
Yeah. That's another reason I like to play martial classes because feat picking is easier because you just find ones that make you combat better. Yeah, hit good.
Take it away to the combat feats.
Eyes, black, hair,
Whack.
black.
Are you just gonna be a black mouse?
Your character better be black.
You can do it.
I got bad news for you.
You don't want to be a rainbow colored rat folk?
I knew it. Your rat's Mexican, isn't it? Human. Same difference. What if my
There's
rat
a
was
lot
Mexican?
There's a lot of racism coming to the surface tonight.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
lord.
Don't even start.
Luck bonuses. When did those come into play?
I think you use them, kind of like inspiration dice. Let me look that up.
Because they said it's very rare apparently to get bonuses in luck. I don't know.
Yeah,
Agile Maiden.
I played a campaign for a year and a half, and I never got a luck bonus the whole time.
Alright.
And we went from level 1 to level 10.
Because the school I'm looking at would give that to me. At some point anyway.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
What's a sneak attack class feature?
It's a rogue thing. You are a paladin in heavy armor.
Okay.
You cannot.
I was just wondering.
It's a rogue class feature. You sneak up behind someone and stab them.
Oh, that's booty. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do.
I can't do that.
You can try to sneak, but are you wearing heavy armor?
I'm wearing medium armor.
Okay, Not impossible in medium armor, but still difficult.
What's the stealth? Is that Dex?
Stealth is a dex skill.
Gotcha. He's gonna sausage roll.
I feel like my physical form lends itself to stealth, but whether it's not necessarily stealthy.
Yeah. If you're in complete darkness,
Yeah.
I will give you a situational bonus to stealth because you're literally, but you're also wearing clothing, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
I could be.
But if you decide to go completely naked through a completely dark room, I'll give you a situational bonus to stealth.
Okay.
But
Wait.
because the other thing is armor makes noise.
I thought. Yeah, I have dark vision.
I think everyone but Will has some sort of darkness, low light vision. I think you can see in pitch blackness, can't you, Nathan? Because you don't use light beams to see.
Let me see if it's specified.
You sense. I'm gonna treat your sense like you're a shark, so you can sense like the energy of beings around you. So if something's dead, like undead, you might not be able to feel them.
Yeah, we can see with no light source at all.
Okay, so yeah, you have pitch black vision.
However, it is black and white only.
Ooh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Goblins have all kinds of fun thief names, like ankle biter, or
Yeah.
Ankle biter.
And then it says
What's the name of my
it's not
character?
affected by light, and it doesn't affect things that are disguised or visible.
Yeah, so you can't be dazzled, and I think you're not susceptible to illusions.
What's the race point cost?
You can ignore that.
Okay, cool.
It's if I was really trying to balance this, you would have like a limited number of race points to use, but I don't give a shit about balance. We're just trying to have fun here, kids.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why Dan has like a 9, or that's why Nathan has like a 19 in something.
What does it mean when it says that they're defined by class levels and I don't have racial hit dice?
I've never used racial hit dice. I've always used the class hit
Okay.
dice, so I have no idea.
Apparently that's something that's more specifically.
There are racial hit dice?
You don't have them. Only like the core races have them. I don't know what they. I don't know
Damage
what it
against
means.
goblins?
It's like
That sounds racist.
I think it's if I was making you guys enemies. So if you were fighting against rat folk, their hit dice is like how many of them there are. It's hit dice is like
Yeah,
power,
I get it.
kind
It's
of.
weird. I guess the guy needs a name eventually, doesn't he?
You do. You need a name and some vague semblance of an origin story. Your origin story can be I turned 18 and decided to go adventure.
Well, my character's not 18, so.
Your origin story can be I turned XYZ age, or I just randomly decided to. I had a midlife crisis and decided to go adventure.
My character does not have the concept of age.
Yeah, you're functionally
You're
immortal.
really just doing a lot, man.
Yeah, the Astomoi
I
are.
picked an interesting way to start this.
Mhm. Yeah, no, luckily the Astomoi would overpopulate it like super fast if they weren't ascetic and didn't really have very many children. So,
Do they fuck a lot?
no. That's
I would
what.
assume that being seduced is not something that happens to me.
Yeah, no. I'll. Yeah. Since your character probably doesn't feel lust very well, if at all, then I will definitely say.
Barracuda Slam.
Unless I can find something that specifically says Astomoi reproduce in this way.
Well, Astomoi have to reproduce
Yeah.
somehow, but I'm going to assume they reproduce asexually and they just kind of like pinch off half themselves. That's going to be my headcanon for how Astomoi
Alright.
reproduce.
It's like that old Ask Reddit question where it was like, would you still jack off if every time you came it was one giant sperm and you
Oh,
had
I
to fight
remember
it?
seeing that. Oh, what the fuck?
Good question. Don't know.
I mean, I assume the answer would be yes because, well, does it happen to everyone or just you? That's what changes it. Because if it happens to everyone, then it's normal and you wouldn't think it's weird.
Right.
So, but if it's just you, then it becomes questionable. I like that this is the content we're putting up on YouTube. I might have to age restrict this. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
age
we just
restricted.
we'll just get demonetized.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
mean,
demonetize.
the camera is aimed directly at my crotch right now.
Do you want me to?
We're trying to get views, Dan. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot the camera was on this entire time I'm gonna be
It's
on.
on in live streaming. It's okay. We have no viewers. No
But
one's seeing this.
We're gonna save all the videos, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I think it's set to save. So you can go back and rewatch this hours and hours of making characters.
Well, I subscribed to your channel just for that.
Woo!
I did.
I don't post anything else, so you'll know anytime a new video goes up because you'll be in it.
Alright.
In the description, can you link my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Let's go.
Awesome.
I will link anyone's anything. Where is Jackson? He said he'd be gone.
No, Jackson's not coming back.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
What do you think what is he doing?
I don't know, but he's not coming back.
How do you know?
You're talking about Jackson or James?
Both.
Well,
Yes.
James isn't coming back. But Jackson said
Because
he'd be
James
back.
is too busy. Wit.
Oh my god.
He can watch that on the live stream. James,
He's not gonna watch this live.
you're
stream.
wit.
Please proceed to the timestamp in the description.
Oh my god.
We'll put the YouTube video in the group meeting.
Oh my god.
And then I'll link the timestamp once I find it.
Right, DMs with Jackson.
These feats suck to go through. Oh my god.
Dude, just do the improved unarmed strike.
No.
So I'm assuming you don't necessarily know how the schools work.
No.
Okay.
I have never played a wizard. No, sorry. I only have ever played martial classes.
Figure this out.
Yeah, so you get to, basically the way I think it is it defines what kind of magic you do.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this camera definitely does have a wide angle though. I specifically bought it for the wide angle lens, and we can see all the way from
Name.
the traffic cone on Nathan's left to the edge of your couch.
Yeah,
What is your name? You're not gonna say it for the stream?
Izzy, what is his name?
Show her.
Don't say it out loud.
Oh my god. You should say it for the stream. Look directly into the camera and tell them what your name is.
No, that's not gonna be my last name.
Okay.
Actually, I probably won't
It'll
have a
come
last
up
name.
organically.
You don't have
I'll
to.
just be dripping.
Are you a SoundCloud rapper? Is that what paladins are? They're the
I'm changing my
SoundCloud rappers?
profession from baker to DJ Khaled.
Oh my god.
Beastmaster Hire? Oh, I need Charisma 13, forget that. Actually, I probably need
Dan, what's your charisma? Oh, you have to have high charisma, right?
18.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not that it would have been a question for him.
So not you. So you are like an extremely beautiful rat folk too, because charisma generally includes like physical appearance as well.
It's kind of like Adam Driver, where he's so weird looking, people find him attractive.
Okay, I can get behind that.
So if you're
I'm
right.
trying to figure out now then, if I were to put all of my intelligence points instead of charisma, I would then be a beautiful shadow.
Yes, you would. You still
Wow,
have
I love-
proportions. You're
I
still
love-
like shaped like a human, so you would just be shaped like a
You'll
very
just
beautiful
be
person.
curvy as fuck.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. What
The
gender?
thickest of shadows.
What gender are y'all playing?
Man, I was gonna be man, but now.
Oh my god.
I'm male.
Okay.
I'm male too.
You can. I don't even know if Astamoy have genders. You
Yeah.
can be genderless if you want. You just have to tell me your pronouns. And everything's gonna like. If you don't have obvious tits, everything's going to assume you're a man.
Universe kin is my gender. I don't know how that shit works. I haven't been on Tumblr forever.
Are your pronouns uni, unis, universe, self?
Yes.
Alright, I'll use those in the game.
Oh god.
So I also have to pick 2 opposing schools.
That sounds exciting.
Slytherin
Mhm.
and Hufflepuff.
If I try to look at a feat and it gives me the prerequisites, I can't follow the link to that prerequisite feat because it's a page not found error every time.
Did you really? Do you
That's-
want to use my? Do you want to use my laptop because I can?
What's an awful school?
Yeah, you should use his laptop. It's miserable looking up feats, especially on the phone.
Point blank shot feat, shoot myself in the head. Yes.
Throwback to the classic William quote from freshman year. Is it socially acceptable for me to take my shirt off if I'm using it to hang myself?
I think we
Oh
were
my
playing
God.
D&D when I came up with that one too.
No, we were working on CS homework. We were working on Zybooks.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Before Will was no longer a CS major. Are you a CS minor now?
No.
I'm a CC minor. Cyber
Okay.
film.
He said you tried the CS minor for a bit, didn't you? And then you said, fuck
Yeah, well, I
this
never
shit.
committed to CS major. So I, like, the first time I declared was when I declared criminal justice.
Can I help you, Sarah? Okay. I'm gonna commission you for my character.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm gonna draw my own character out.
Well, you do have a
Let's
clear
start
front
the artist.
portfolio to your thingy, so you can draw your character and put it right in the front there.
Yeah.
I would use the back portfolio. So there's dry erase markers. I would use the back of the portfolio to track health. So during combat, just draw it on there instead of writing and erasing on a piece of paper.
Dan, we think we
Alright.
found something that'll
I now have 2 opposing schools that have bad spells that I never learned
Opposite
anyway.
cities.
Okay. So like it's like the school that you learn from, and then the 2 schools you can never learn from.
Well, you can still learn from them, but
Okay.
what's it say?
I have a message for our live stream viewers
It,
once you
it uses 2 spell slots if you learn anything
Okay, so it's
from them.
harder.
And yeah. So it says if I have evocation as my opposition school, if I wanted to prepare fireball, then it would take 2 third level spell slots.
So wait, what school did you take as your opposition?
Banishment and necromancy.
Okay, yep, I agree with those. You're not going to have much of an opportunity to use those.
Yeah. Because banishment deals with controlling summoning, and if we're not doing that, then
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's really not many planar monsters.
Yeah.
All right, what message did you have, Dan?
Do not ever work with, or live in the Lost City Center down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Trash.
You can walk closer to the camera. You're like it's a wide angle lens.
How close am I right now?
It can see about to the edge of your shirt.
Trash.
See, I bought a wide angle lens.
There's names in my pictures.
Wait. Oh. You look at it first.
If you're bored, you can start figuring out rumors about yourself.
Oh, I have to do rumors about myself.
Yep. Too
One
good.
is that he's a female.
Oh my god. Too good, too bad, and 1 false.
So is that your false one, or is he a female?
Well, it's 2019. It's a good one. You can see the strong, independent people. We don't need no.
Okay, so you have your stuff. You have every little box on your character sheets filled in, right?
Sure.
Do you have the languages you speak?
Common.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Plus
Is it above 0?
1.
You get 1 more language.
Wow!
So yeah, same to you, Will. Whenever you get done with your feats, you get an additional languages equal to your int modifier.
I have a +0.
Okay.
So I
Then
just-
you get no languages, just common.
I'm mute.
Hmm.
So how does that work with me?
Does it say you can understand any languages?
I don't think it's. Where is?
Imagine a rat speaking giant.
Would be pretty fun. Draconic.
Do Gripplies have a language?
Yes.
What is it?
Gripply.
That tells me nothing.
I mean, it is useful because Al-Noiri, the city you start in, is majority Gripply.
Oh shit. What up? You guys are gonna have to rely on me to talk to everyone.
They speak common.
Fuck that.
A lot. Well, I should say it depends how far away from the city you get. In the city, they all speak common, but when you get out into like the rural farmlands, most of them will only speak Gripply.
So on my race page it says ask one with high intelligence scores can choose any of a short list of languages.
Okay.
Which means I don't know like if my high intelligence scores that means I can just do it now or
So what are the list of languages?
Abyssal, Aklo, Celestial, Elven, Gnome, Infernal, and Sylvan.
But you can do
Ah.
that round and it's very confusing.
I don't know how that fucking works. We're just gonna say you can choose any languages, and languages for you function the way they do everybody else. You can't mind read people. I'm gonna say you can't like communicate with people whose language you don't understand. Just because I don't fucking understand how to use that.
I will just I mean I guess for now I can just say okay I know common and then those and then
You can just choose languages as if that wasn't there.
okay.
Because it doesn't make, I don't know how to implement that.
So common and 4 more then?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can't choose, there's some secret languages, like you can't choose the Fey language unless, but if it's on that list, then I'll let you choose it, basically.
And wizards can also learn Draconic apparently.
Yeah. Draconic might be useful because you are, like, there is a humongous dragon war going on all around you. I don't know how much y'all, like, want to interact with dragons or not, but there's lots of them. I printed out a map of where they live, but the
So-
printer ate it.
I'm small.
Yes.
How big are dragons?
Oh, I forgot to bring my books. They're very big. They're like, so the silver dragon, which is about mid-size, gets to be 24 feet tall as an adult. At the shoulder, I believe. They're,
About the size of this pinky.
yeah. They're like, I think, whatever size class is above large. Let me look up.
Extra large.
I actually think it is huge. I think you're right.
So for one of these feats, it says trade ranged attack bonus for damage.
Yep, huge.
What does that mean?
Huh? What was it? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Trade ranged attack bonus for damage.
So, let me look. I have,
Does that mean like
so your ranged attack bonus is your to hit.
right?
I imagine that means you roll just on the dice. But you get, if you hit, you get to add whatever that 2 hit bonus would have been to your damage.
Okay.
So, and that would be your base attack bonus plus your dex modifier plus your size modifier minus whatever the range penalty is.
Which, because I'm medium, that
Is
size
nothing.
modifier is 0.
Yeah.
When I normally roll damage, do I not add anything to it?
You add your, you don't, yes, as a ranged weapon you add nothing. Melee weapons add their strength, but ranged weapons, nothing, I
Don't
believe.
add dex? Okay.
No, let me,
Okay.
Where's James Will?
I should only choose languages spoken by evil creatures.
yeah, I think things would start to, people would start to get a little suspicious of you.
That's the
James
point.
Will and Spanner.
If you have James William Stanner, I think you need to show the class.
I know which one you're using. You're using this one.
Too late. I'm already looking at his biceps. Look.
I'm uncomfortable. I mean, I'm happy for him, but I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. So, normally shooting with a bow, you don't add anything to damage.
Okay.
The way what you add to damage is if you get like a weapon that's a plus something, like a +2 longbow of shooting, you add that +2 to your damage.
So I might just be doing 1 damage with my longbow.
You are level 1.
Sure. This is how levels work.
So am I allowed to learn Undercommon?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's undercommon?
It's spoken by, like, that language is not necessarily evil. It's spoken by, like, any sort of critter that is poor and, like, lives in the sketchy alleyways and stuff. Like, oh, let me look it up. There's a better list.
list of, it says Drow Drogar, 2 of them, then Warlocks, and whatever the heck that other one is, I don't know.
Try to say it your best.
Slur, it's SVIRF.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I can't say it either, but yeah. It's a trade language it's basically the language of the black market.
Okay.
So
Whereas why it's labeled Undercommon is it's basically just that lower tier society.
Mhm.
Just because you weren't called on the lower tier society doesn't mean the rest of us are going to.
Oh, and also your favorite thing. So in addition to the rumors, since I'm gonna help you do some character building, your very favorite thing, and something you either hate or are afraid of. So like your favorite thing can be dogs, and the thing you're afraid of can be cats. If you wanted to be very basic, but something like that. So you're something to build a little bit more of a character there. Huh? Yeah. It's a simple thing. You can make it generic.
Doing my rumors.
Alright, it's a language spoken by evil
If you want, you can rip a page out of my notebook.
Am I supposed to tell you which ones are good, bad?
You don't have to tell me which ones are good and bad, but you have to tell me which one's false.
Gotcha.
And try to write them in a way that it's not immediately obvious they're about you versus being about Will. Or Jackson. I feel like it'll be obvious which ones are about Nathan because none of you are creepy shadow people. But
Well,
Okay.
I can be pretty generic, you know.
that's true.
I don't believe it for a second. Look at that grin. Look at his smart on his face. Calm down.
I don't think Jackson's ever coming back.
No, he's not. I told you.
But
Alright.
you didn't elaborate, so.
Okay, well then where do you want to go? There's nowhere, I don't think there's anywhere that gives discounts on Thursdays.
Really? It's not discount Thursday at De Palmas?
Getting awful smart over there for someone outside the webcam.
Rotate that webcam.
Are there going to be centaurs and unicorns in this world?
I didn't plan to, but I can add
What is
them.
he doing?
Well, if I learn Sylvan, then I can speak like Fae and centaur and unicorn and all that stuff.
I wasn't planning to incorporate a lot of Fae, but I can if you guys really want to. Like, there is a Fae
Sit over
grove
here.
on the island, towards the south. So if you wanted to explore the Fae grove, you
I'm
could.
just putting down anything that I think.
So there are some.
Your character would use. Okay.
Picking 5
Time
languages. Well, 4 picked, I guess.
That's impossible. There's no such thing as trolls. Then how do you explain the dead unicorns?
Do you want an extra sheet of paper? Where are you writing it?
On the back.
Do you want just an extra sheet of paper to put in here?
It's too late.
You already figured out how to get this thingy back on?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out again.
I'm gonna move this so that Will is in it again.
Friendly fire maneuvers. Sounds like something up our alley.
Wait a second. Hold on.
No, it's about like I can shoot around you or something.
Yeah, it's that you won't block his shots.
Me, not blocking your shots. Hey, theoretically, if we're fighting downhill.
Yes, he can shoot above you.
No, that's not what I was gonna ask.
Is that a higher thing?
Can I increase my movement speed from 20 to 30 if I choose to sausage roll?
Yes, but you're prone at the end of your roll.
Okay.
You have to take an action to stop fucking rolling. But yes, you can double your speed. I'll count that as running. Running doubles your, I think it's like running doubles your movement speed, and a full round action quadruples it. So usually, in a round, you get a movement action, an attack action and like any free or swift actions
Right.
that it can take. So if you're running, that is using it uses the standard action.
Okay.
But you can still move other than that. If you're, I guess, flat out sprinting, it's a full round action. All you're doing is bolting in the other direction as fast as you can go.
I've done that before.
Run.
Oh, that's where this one.
Okay. Rumors, guys. Rumors.
Somebody told me that he had a boyfriend. He looked like a girlfriend.
Will we get demonetized? Will we get copyright striked if I play rumors?
We will actually get probably content claimed, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt my channel. I'm not making money off of this.
Content claimed by YouTube's crappy content
Well,
copyright.
somebody needs to set up like a shell
Algorithm?
company in content claim our own stuff.
Well, so
It's
somebody
actually
put a
way to
video
do
of
it.
Fortnite on Pornhub the other day, and it was trending, which means people like jumped onto Pornhub to whack one out, saw a Fortnite video and said, "Yeah, I'll do that instead."
I don't know. I think there's like a division of Pornhub that's being used as just a.
I would
Become
be
better
it's like-
YouTube.
I would
Yeah.
be okay with
A lot
Pornhub
of-
being a better YouTube.
A lot of bootleg movies end up there. A handful of like major sport events.
I bet
Your
I
kids
bet
end up
Pornhub
there.
would put the work into having an actual copyright algorithm.
I think Pornhub would say it's a free market Wild West, final frontier. Go at it. That's kind of what they have said in the past. I think they do take down like actual like, hey, you can't put Disney Pixar's movie on here because that's gonna be bad news for us. So they'll take down that stuff just because.
Do we want to just
Who-
order pizza?
Spider-Man,
Sure.
That's
Because who the
gonna
fuck
be-
wants to fight Disney lawyers?
Yeah.
Spider-Man
I will do
homeless.
What are
go
like? There's a
Broadway.
listing of traits here too.
I hear
Like,
Broadway
is-
pizza's
is that
pretty good.
Something we're doing or what?
What do you mean by a list of traits?
Just I guess it looks like to pick for wizards usually.
Haunted gnome.
Okay.
Hellcat
I don't know is the answer.
I will look and
Next
look
level
at that and
and
say.
close spell on you. I hear Broadway pizza's pretty good.
I was just gonna
Stop.
get like Domino's.
Don't listen to what he's saying.
Let me get
Get
Domino's because I get pizza points for
Oh, yeah.
Domino's.
Domino's is good.
Do you get pizza points for Domino's?
Yeah, I might. I don't know what I'm sitting at right now.
Because we ordered a lot of pizza last semester.
Yeah, but we didn't. I didn't set up.
Oh
that
hey, I have a
right
free
away.
pizza available.
And she has a free pizza, so.
Oh. That was not me nutting the pizza. I'm sorry, guys. That's probably what it sounded like.
But no, on the Capstone subreddit, there was some post about a guy complaining about how he's sick of the dining hall and what's good, and.
Okay,
Someone-
Jackson's about to leave.
All right, let's give him a chance to come back here and.
Quick
rumble.
interjection, what's your address?
Wait, I'm not saying this on the stream.
Oh shit, yeah. You wanna type it?
And, credit card?
Now everyone knows you live at 2.
Yeah. What's your
Guys, we
credit
live
card
in the-
number?
This is in the basement of a church, actually.
Technically we could be doing that. There's a church right around the corner.
Shush!
Well, now they can triangulate.
We're in Alabama, that doesn't narrow it down!
They
Alright,
know
guys,
what
we're in
church is near,
Alabama.
they know what Domino's is near. That's two. If you give them a third, they know where we live.
Broadway pizza.
Okay, well there you
Those
go.
things are okay, the
The
Broadway
Capstone
pizza narrows it
subreddit.
down. Yes,
I put my home city instead of the actual city that we're in right now.
fantastic, Dan. I am so proud of you.
It says that traits are something that you decide. You can say like how many you want us to be able to pick, and traits are like half a feat in how powerful they are. And they're basically like they can give us half a feat in power, but they are.
Let me see the list.
There's probably a lot. Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Oh gosh. What?
Ooh, a big crouching tiger.
Is that intentional or not?
It's gotta be, it looks like it is.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay, oh my
Shovel
god.
load. Share the load.
You can look at the one specifically
Mr.
that
Frodo.
are
Share the
wizards.
load.
Are
One
these,
idea
do you
for
get,
it.
where does it say you get traits?
It says it's just something you decide, like, if you want us to have. So
Okay. So it's just feats, but without prerequisites.
it's weaker feats.
Okay.
Anything that has
It's
more
not-
than like
they
two
describe it as
lines.
Ah,
I
it's
just
to
find it
encourage
way
character
better.
building. Yeah, I'll let you choose. You can choose 2 of these for every one
Throttle.
to replace a feat.
Okay.
Kraken style.
Kraken
I don't know what
style.
he's looking at right now.
Kraken racket.
Oh my god. You might want to. Oh, those aren't third party. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe avoid third party to simplify it, but nope, those
No,
are
this is all
Pathfinder original.
Paizo or whoever the
Paizo.
fuck made this.
Paizo. All right. Does anyone have?
Simplify this, please. This is why people play D&D 5e.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone have stuff they don't want on a pizza?
Sardine.
There's nothing.
Like I don't eat veggie pizzas.
Yeah, I don't with mushrooms or peppers, but.
Okay.
I more have like certain specialties I like.
I can pick mushrooms off,
Like
but it's
any-
a hard no on peppers.
It's a hard no on peppers for me too, so I'm with you and I'm paying. So
Well, I don't really like olives, but if you don't like any veggies, I'm not worried about that.
yeah. I like mushrooms. That's the only veggie I like because they're not actually a vegetable. But I was gonna do. Oh shit, Jackson's coming back. I was gonna do. How about 3 medium pizzas? Is that enough to feed all of us, or do we need more than that?
I'm probably not going
I
to
don't-
eat like a ton of pizza. I don't like.
I can only eat like 2 slices of pizza.
I don't shovel pizza down or anything.
I am not.
I really haven't had anything to eat today.
Yeah. You want me to do 4 pizzas? Like if we split the cost among all of us, and there's 5 of us. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Jackson. 6 of us. At like $40, like $42 of pizza would only be $7 each.
Yeah.
Let's
Also,
do it.
if like we could swap one of the pizzas out for Parmesan bites or garlic bites or whatever.
Or I can just add those. We can do 4 pizzas and add those on top.
Okay. Yeah. that's
So
pretty
Do
okay.
it.
good. Or we could do like less pizzas large if that's more cost efficient. Like what's the price difference between 4 mediums and 3 larges? How many different types of pizza are we getting?
So there's okay. So first of all, I get a free medium 2-topping pizza.
Okay.
So I have to choose that first. I think. And then after that, so let me go through that. So I'm gonna do normal sauce, no extra cheese. Okay, I'm going to make this. So does other than you, does anyone have an objection to sausage and mushrooms on a pizza?
No.
No.
It's not my first choice, but I would.
We have 3 more pizzas,
Yeah.
and this is the small one. Okay.
I mean, it's your free pizza on
Yeah.
your account.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, so, so the mix and match deal. Let me see how this works.
I'm halfway down the page at that Magnum style.
Okay, so there's the mix and match deal, which is medium 2-topping pizzas for $6 each. So the price goes up. So it's a medium 2-topping pizza for $6 each, as long as you order more than 1. So the price jumps a lot if we move to large,
Okay.
because we don't have that. Let me.
Let's
So-
do that one.
Yeah.
it's
So all right.
just- okay, 4 mediums.
Yes, 4 mediums.
Which
So
is free. 3 of them will be in the.
okay, so I got the pizza that I like.
Okay.
Y'all just tell me what 2 toppings you want on the next one. I'm assuming normal cheese, normal sauce for everything.
Yes, I would think so.
Do you want one to just be cheese? Oh wait, we need 2 toppings. I'm an idiot.
No, you don't have to. They're not gonna punish me for taking less stuff.
That's true.
So if we want to just plain cheese pizza, we can do that.
Do you guys want just plain cheese pizza?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So that's
Okay.
one of them.
So now we're at 2.
Well, we can't do the full Hawaiian, the special day because it's like 3 or 4 times, but I'd like pineapple on one of them.
We can do pineapple and ham.
Yeah.
Hawaiian's my favorite kind, so.
What do you want on it then? Pineapple and bacon.
What else?
Pepperoni. Pineapple pepperoni.
Pineapple and pepperoni. There we
Is
go.
a better Hawaiian.
Pineapple and pepperoni.
I've never
and
had that, but I will try it.
You'll try it?
Yeah.
And then if we could do a 3rd time, you put like jalapenos on there. Or some other pepper.
Here.
Look at him.
Pineapple pepperoni.
Oh.
I can't. Let me see how much additional charge I get. Do you want
No,
jalapenos?
that's not.
No.
Okay.
No. That's okay.
Okay, what are we doing for the last one?
I got one that I like, so someone else can pick.
So it's one of you 3.
Let's do.
Don't hurt yourself.
You can practically hear the gears punching in his head.
I
What
kind
do
of
you
like
want?
spinach and chicken, but I don't know if anyone else.
Spinach and chicken sounds good.
Alrighty.
Just it.
I would try a slice of bread.
Feels like
I
only
have
one
no idea.
slice of spinach for me, please.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Alrighty, and do we want to add Parmesan bread twists? They're $6. Everything is
Well, no.
We
$6.
sure do.
What is it? The twist, or is it like the smaller bites that are good? I don't think I've ever had the twist.
So the bread
I don't know,
options are
it's-
Parmesan bread twist, garlic bread twist, stuffed cheesy bread with bacon and jalapeno, stuffed cheesy bread with spinach and feta, which I am vetoing because I won't eat
Nah,
that.
they've got like the little bites.
No,
remember?
Will, obviously they don't have the little bites.
That's like a staple of Domino's.
Shush.
Then it's probably the bread twist. Well, they're like not.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. It's like,
They're not, Will. Those are the ones you're looking for.
what if the bread
Do
twists
you want
are
the
less?
Parmesan or the garlic ones?
What if bread twists are less bread per buck? Is my concern.
It's $6, Will.
Will, do you know
That's
what
what the little
$6?
picture looks like. Here.
Man, somebody fight this man. This man's so intent on getting this garlic nubs.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not going insane, okay?
This is what they look like.
No, I don't think
I was very
Sorry.
concerned.
That was really condescending.
I'm gonna steal your mouse.
I almost just fell off the couch.
Here, I can scoot over.
This is.
Oh my god! He said, let me sit down.
Let me explain what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Those, you can get
Yes.
like a giant thing of those.
It's probably just not included in the deal, where everything's $6.
Yeah, shush.
Oh, that's part of the.
Yeah. It's okay, we're all hungry and tired, Will.
Yes, go ahead and get some twists.
Okay.
You have to go ahead.
I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
Alright, they come with one marinara dipping sauce. Do we want to add more?
I'd take some marinara.
Do we want to add more marinara dipping sauce?
Actually, no, that's alright.
Okay, or garlic or ranch or blue cheese.
Those things are already covered. Everything that comes out of Domino's is covered in garlic. How would you need more garlic?
Yeah.
That's a no.
Alright, so we have 4 pizzas and a Parmesan bread twists.
Sounds good to
They
me.
don't tell me how much it costs until I check out.
Yeah, that
So
would.
Well, if everything's $6,
5
and
times
one's
6.
free, it's $24.
It's apparently the coupon saved me $31.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on.
It is $30 total. Yeah.
Where did you save money?
It's off the normal price of a medium pizza.
Okay.
We can. Oh, so the. Alright. So, $30 by 6 people.
There we go.
Yeah.
$5 each.
That's,
Yes.
that's wild.
That's hype as shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Delivery now.
That's because pizza like Flunky gets expensive.
Yeah. Once
It's
you
Except
start.
for Domino's.
Pizza's expensive to order in small amounts. It gets cheaper the more,
Like
like the
you order
more.
one large, it's like $20 something. It's like,
Yeah. Alright. $29.39.
I still have to fill out my entire like familiar sheet. That's gonna be fun.
Oh fuck that.
And you have to figure out what kind of familiar you want. You should figure them out. Start
Well,
doing your
I'm working
actual
on
character.
working
Just-
on them right now.
Just please, how about just send them to me sometime, ideally before next Tuesday or whenever we meet again.
Yeah, well, I'm meeting.
So I'm good any day of the week. I don't have any clubs right now. None of them has started.
Right now, I don't have any clubs either, but that might change in the future.
Yeah. So just for next week, I am good with any day. My thinking is a week from now, next Thursday.
Look, it's James Willems. So why is that open in Photoshop? So
Photoshop and Illustrator draw very different.
Yeah.
well, I know they draw very differently. I was just wondering, what's the stylistic? Why would you stylistically choose Photoshop in this?
You can resize Illustrator images way better.
Because I wanted do like a drawing and not like a thing.
Okay, so I need point blank shot for any other ranged feat.
Preference on
Huh?
the
So I basically need point blank shot for any other ranged feat.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to scroll through this entire goddamn web page to figure that out. They
Because
could've just
Pathfinder's
said-
horribly optimized.
They could have just said, if you're a ranger, you take point blank shot.
I'm surprised you didn't find any forums that said that.
Mine was take power attack, but I didn't take power attack.
I mean, maybe there
It's
were
okay. You're gonna
forums,
be really good at punching things.
But as soon as I opened some of these forums, I just closed them again.
No, because I have to do his rumors first.
Yeah.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. So is it getting delivered, or are we gonna have to go pick it up?
Delivered. There's only a $3 fee to get it delivered, so.
Out.
Will and I would always go pick it up.
It's only $3.
We got
Point
delivered
of
most of
ordering
the time.
pizza if you have to go pick
It was only when like it would bug, the system would bug up, and I'd be like, oh well, I'll just go pick it up. We got ordered most of the time, cause I'd always get a call when they were downstairs, so I'd go.
Upstairs.
Yeah, it's so much easier ordering anything to a house. Holy shit.
Yeah. I think it was either Pat or Zach was saying apparently Domino's doesn't deliver to Landmark. Something about it being in a bad area or something.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I see everyone else will deliver there.
It is in a bad area.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not like across from a church or anything nice.
Oh, so now they know we're across from a church, not just near a church. Nice job.
We're not
We
across
have
from a church.
full editing power over this.
It's
Technically, it's going
live
live
stream.
right now.
Yeah, it's live right
It's
now.
a live stream.
actually, we have 5 minutes to take the stream down.
That's true.
This is like why they always
The
delay
building right there is a
broadcasts.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, it's down the hill though. It's not across
No,
from you.
it's,
is it?
No.
it's right there.
Oh.
That parking lot.
Oh,
right
it's
across
the
street
church
from us
parking
is the
lot.
church parking
Oh
lot.
wow, you are across from a church. I need my pizza to be delivered so that we can all be energized again.
Yeah. Honestly,
My
that's-
spirit is crushed.
My
You know what?
mind is willing, but
It's
my
not even
body
the
is
fact, like-
fleshy and weak.
Because I'm a human, I get a second feat, and to not take a second feat would to basically ignore one of the draws of playing a human.
Yes.
So I have to figure out. Actually, I guess if I take point blank shot, I can take one of the things that needs it as a prerequisite, couldn't I?
Yeah. Usually that's what you do. You go up the feat tree.
If only there was a place to see that tree.
I have yet to find it. Pathfinder is a little rough.
That suck, give myself a
You should take improved unarmed striking.
You should all just run around punching things the whole campaign.
Oh my god.
It
And
doesn't,
none of you are
it
monks.
doesn't even increase your striking ability.
It
Like
just
damage.
allows you to kill people.
It just allows you to kill people with strikes.
Basically, you learned where to hit people to kill them. That's the only difference. That's what that feat does.
My min-max guide literally says, do not take a weapon. So,
Then don't take a weapon. Just know
Well,
that.
you have cantrips, so that's fine.
yeah, I'm
You
still
are a
gonna
weapon.
I'm still gonna take a weapon, but
Jackson!
We ordered pizza.
We have 4 pizzas coming.
And some form
Okay.
of bread.
Okay.
Shut up, Will.
Alright, you ready to fucking make a character?
Can I go put sweatpants on?
Yes.
No.
No, you gotta wear your cargo shorts.
Fuck off.
Stand in front of the camera for the cargo shorts.
Where are the coasters?
Oh, they're on the floor.
Oh god.
Oh. Well,
What?
Oh no.
He's
Here's
shaking it like a Polaroid picture. He's like, it's
Dan,
almost stuck
here's the feat for me. Siege Gunner.
in.
Yeah, that's what they call me on game.
Siege drummer defense. Like, haha. Guess who just got his gamer tag doxed on the stream?
Ah yes, all 5 people who will watch this.
Wait, there's 5 viewers right
No.
now?
No,
Dope.
she's talking about like.
Yeah, I know.
Grocery
I
store.
know.
Kyle might watch it if he's
Kyle said he'll
really
watch it later.
uber turbo board.
Yeah, I think we'll get more viewers when we're doing something.
Hey Kyle.
Yeah, character creation is just miserably boring, both doing and watching.
Everybody say hi to Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
We miss you.
Nathan.
We do
Yep.
miss you.
Hi.
There we go. Oh hey, Kyle's finally gonna see Nathan.
Yep.
Well, assuming he watches this.
Assuming he watches it, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I'm-
you'll see
I'm
me
willing to
what,
assume
like
he-
a week.
yeah,
so,
you guys were probably gonna meet for DragonCon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. Yeah, you're coming to DragonCon with me, so yeah, you will meet.
I'm trying to
assume.
think of some concept of, because the traits that I'm going with
Mhm.
means that I get a lot of
If I
initiative
click on
bonuses.
point blank shots.
So
That's always useful. Find a familiar that gives you initiative bonuses. if you
I'm
really
thinking
want.
of some elaborate backstory of like a lot of threats in the mountain causing me to live in constant fear, which eventually results in me dissolving into darkness.
Interesting. You technically do live on a border. The Astomoi live in the northern mountains, which borders the Chaos Magic Ravine, and less frequently gets hit by attacks because it's hard to hit mountains, but still occasionally. Usually you guys get hit by dragons. The flat coast usually just gets hit by like normal troops.
Oh good, I want to speak to dragons.
So the attacks on the city in the mountains is Archivist. The attacks on Archivist are infrequent, but much worse when they happen. That's trash.
When I speak louder,
If-
my lisp from my trays is more apparent.
If
You're gonna have a fun time listening to this video back.
if dodge gives +1 dodge bonus to AC,
Mhm.
what does that mean? What is that? How is
Okay.
that different than just +1 AC?
So there's two different states where you lose your AC. One is being touched, so it's flat-footed and I think touched. Let me look it up.
It's like Voldemort in the fourth Harry Potter movie when he's like, I can.
Maybe.
Okay. So you can be, I believe it's touched and flat-footed. One of them you don't get your dodge bonus, one of them you don't get your AC bonus. So if someone's touching you, they can avoid your armor to hurt you. So you don't get your armor bonus. Or no. Yes, and if you're flat-footed, you're caught by surprise. So you can't jump out of the way because you don't know what's happening.
Wait, so it literally means somebody touching you.
Yeah, it's a touch
Okay.
attack. So that's mostly applies to magic. There's magical touch attacks. So and that means so you get flat-footed if you're being flanked. So there's an enemy on opposite sides of you, or they get you in a surprise round.
Gotcha.
And you touch attacks is from magic spells.
So +1 dodge would be good against
Spells.
touch attacks.
Touch attacks. Because you can, I believe, it should actually say it in the
Well, I'll make it easier on you and just not take dodge.
Here, yes, touch attacks, enemy AC doesn't include any armor bonus, shield bonus, or natural armor bonus. So, yep. Whoa.
I guess I could take rapid shot.
Rapid shot is useful.
That might be good. See, my cousins and a bunch of their friends play Pathfinder. I'll have to get them on the phone and tell me how to build
Yep.
a good ranger.
Yep. If you decide to change your feats, you can.
Awesome, thank you.
I'll say all the way up until I let you guys move to level 2, you can change your feats. But once
How long
you
is that gonna be?
usually, so I don't use XP, I use landmarks. So once you defeat some big bad boss and you do something like legendary, then you level up. So
Okay.
That's basically.
Cause like I'd like at least a session to figure out if that's what I.
it's gonna be like 3 or 4, I'm guessing. It depends on how much you guys decide to like do epic things versus do killing goblins things.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so rapid shot, make 1 extra range attack. Is that just constant every round?
Yes.
So I can do minimum 2 damage if I hit.
Yes.
Alright, I finally have my feet picked up.
Guys, we have 2 viewers.
Thank you for
Hi,
your help.
viewers.
Wait, do we really have 2 viewers?
Yeah.
Wow.
It says 2 concurrent viewers right now. I don't know what that means or who they are, but we do.
Neither of them are me right now.
We've had
Wait.
we've had one
Wait.
viewer the whole time, and
This-
it's bumped up to 2 now.
This is not real. Let me see where.
It's 2 concurrent viewers.
These guys were famous.
They're not talking in chat though, so I have no idea what's up with that.
Well, give it 7 minutes. They'll hear what you just said.
I don't.
and
I
then
think the lag is closer to like 1 minute.
I was gonna say 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30
How much you
seconds.
want to bet Kyle? Did you tell Kyle we're streaming? right
It's
now?
on my Snapchat story.
Okay, maybe
Kyle's
he's
friends
watching
with us.
right now.
Yeah, maybe he is.
Oh,
Kyle, are you
40
watching?
second lag.
Please message me on Snapchat if you're watching, Kyle.
It's 8:23 p.m. when I say this, so if you're in the chat, tell us how long it takes.
Yeah.
Dan, there's your computer back. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh yeah, I need
So
it.
I've successfely min-maxed a wizard that is.
One of them
allowed-
is my friend up in Georgia.
George.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Gabby.
Oh, Kevin. Did I meet Kevin?
Yes, he taught us ECE.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh my god.
Hey, Dan, you've been
What?
a single rumor this whole time you've been working on rumors.
Okay, Kevin just messaged me, so it's like close to 30 seconds.
Well, I'm so glad Kevin's watching this chat.
Mm-hmm.
This chat.
This
live
video, this you attempting. Did you write a single rumor?
I wrote the one for the first rumor
Okay.
and the word rumor. It's actually plural because I know I'm supposed to have 5.
I can't wait for us to. How long does it take to put sweatpants on? Jackson! Did he leave again? Jackson!
Hey, don't yell. That's rude. Not in my
Did
household.
he leave? I was deceived. I was lied to and abandoned.
No, he's here. He's here.
Just doing this thing.
He's just here.
Alright, I finally have my feet. What was next? Is it?
That's pretty much the end. It's coming up, so I'm asking, since you guys seem to be like backstory impaired.
Excuse me?
So 2 good rumors, 2 true good rumors about yourself. Like they don't have to be fully true, but they have to have like a grain of truth to them.
Okay.
And then 2 bad rumors, and then one that's completely false.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
No.
It would be easier if you would come up with any kind of backstory to start with, and then you could like
Branch off of
build
that.
rumors off of things that you have done or have
That's
not
true.
done.
The problem is all I can think of is my backstory for my other character, but obviously I don't want a carbon copy character.
Yeah.
I mean, if you only played them for 1 session, you
Yeah,
could
you
probably
can
still do a
you'll
bunch
have to.
developing there.
Yeah, she's completely right.
Yeah. Well, how many sessions did we do with Lieutenant Anklebiter?
I don't know. I don't remember which one that was.
That was like the spacey one where we were in the spaceship at the beginning and crashed it.
Oh, yeah, just one.
Were you just one?
Yeah, there's just one.
So there you go. You already have a whole backstory.
See, I didn't know because we had a handful of ones where we only did 1 to 3 sessions, which I've lost a good number of decent characters.
How does
to.
the military, cause so, I know you described the military earlier, but how is it working with them? In terms, like does each race
What actual
have
military is
like a
present?
military? Yeah.
So it's not. So basically, the Vanara, who are the monkey folk, who are the most populous race, they basically pulled a Rome and they rolled through the entire southern continent and they united all of the beast tribes. And they get protection, but they have to pay tithing and they can be drafted. So the army or the standing military of the southern continent is completely made up of random races. Like
Okay.
when they need more people, they send out a draft notice to all of these cities, and whoever they get back is whoever gets put into different like units.
But wait, none of us are in the southern.
You're all in this. You all live in the
Oh,
southern.
we're in the
continent.
northern part of the southern continent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes so much
that'd be
more
like
sense
a
than what I was
Virginia.
picturing in my head. Yeah.
Yes, I think I can show you one of the shitty.
Yeah. Well, because I was picturing me being in the northeast corner of the entire thing, so,
So
now
this
that I know we're in
Is
the
a
southern
shitty
continent.
map. This is the southern continent. This is the city you're starting in,
Okay.
Alnoiri.
And where's the city I'm from?
The city you're from, I believe the rat folk are from south, somewhere in the jungle. Humans are from this one on the edge, and he is from that little one right there.
Gotcha.
So you're all from
Okay.
the northern end of the southern continent.
That makes a lot more sense
Yep.
now.
None of you are from the north. The only thing that lives in the north is evil dragons, Durgar, Drow,
And White Walkers.
and White Walkers, all the way up in the north, because the northern end of the continent is snowy.
Are there? Yeah. Okay.
I'll
That's
try to get a better map made so you guys can actually read it at some point in the future. But I need to label the mountains and rivers in it too, because right now none of the rivers are labeled.
And did you say you wanted my rumors to be
With a grain of truth. They don't have to be
Well-
wholly true.
like you said something like it's hard to distinguish between me and Will's rumors?
Yeah, well, you and anyone else's. Like, make them not super obvious. Don't make it be like, his mother was a rat.
Right. Okay.
So, make them be
Well,
a little
maybe that's
more about your,
false.
like, personality and, like, your past actions that isn't specifically like, he won a baking contest. His mother was a rat. So,
Is his mother a rat? Good or bad?
that's true. You don't technically need to have, like, if you can't think of two good versus two bad, you can't tell if they're bad or good, I just need 4 true-ish rumors. And then 1 false rumor.
I have 2 rumors, so I'm already doing better than that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's that easy.
How are you so bad at coming up with a character?
Because I have no creative bone in my body.
You're a musician.
Man, she got you there.
It's a different type of creativity.
They're not totally mutually exclusive.
Shut up, Will.
Wow. Okay. Hostile worthless.
Can I assume?
Anything you assume about my world, I will make true.
Cool. It's not that far out. Don't worry. It's just
Yeah, anything.
I was gonna ask it and then realized it might give away what that rumor was when
Yes.
it came to fruition.
Yep, as long as it's not game breaking, anything you assume about my world, I will make true.
I assume we're all males here with our characters.
That sounds
I
He's-
haven't-
You're genderless.
I haven't decided necessarily.
I'm just gonna write he.
Yeah, you can write he. I will change.
Planner? Oh, you can keep
I will change the pronouns later on if there's like. If there is someone not using he pronouns in the party, I'll change them in the rumors when I
Right.
send them out.
Do you have a printer?
James has a printer in his room.
His room's locked. He texted me back.
Cute.
Do you
You guys should
need
negotiate.
a printer?
You guys should
No, I
negotiate
could
to
probably
get that printed
stop
in
off at
Congress.
Gorgeous tomorrow morning. I need to print out the insurance card.
Oh.
Card thing.
Yeah, we don't have a printer here.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal.
They're baking our pizza.
Lit.
I could have a donkey rat as my familiar.
Oh God.
Check yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's
because
racist.
The actual rats are ones to talk.
I'm not an actual rat. I'm part human.
Okay.
Are
I
you?
should
Are
get
rat
something
folk
that gives
part
me benefits to fly checks because I can fly.
It's
for
like
sure.
You can fly?
No.
I was gonna say, I didn't think Astamoy could fly.
That, it would be something that they could make sense if they wanted to, but
It would be broken.
yeah.
guess who has his first rumor written?
I'm proud of you, Tim. It'll be easier when you get food in you.
I feel like taking,
I doubt that.
I think
taking
you
a
should.
familiar that gives me
John will
bonuses
remember
to
by the time he
side-based
gets here.
checks and bright light makes no sense at all.
Probably.
No.
Yeah. personality my character has. I should think about that.
Okay, so just based off of his god, Skur he's very neutral and he just likes to collect hordes of things and like build things and trinkets, and he's all about like building and selling stuff and creating things and like inventing.
Okay, that makes it easier. Inventing, creating.
And you could apply that.
Cookies.
Yeah, you could apply that to your bakery. You're trying to come up with all sorts of brand new, brilliant new confectionery concoctions. The jump you then have to make is, how did you go from I want to make new confectionery concoctions to I'm gonna go kill monsters? Are you including like monster bits in your cakes?
What do you think donkey rat tastes like?
Man, it does not sound like whatever's happening in the bathroom is going well for him.
I swear to every I don't get it. I always hear a sound like somebody's falling in the bathroom whenever I'm chilling out here. Whenever somebody's showering, and I don't get it, but it's like I'm just rolling with it.
It might be the ghost that lives here.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this house is haunted.
Oh yeah.
Is that just a places where you live sort of thing?
Yeah, they might.
Sure, it's not you.
I think it's Dan that's haunted.
Isn't that like the whole premise of Insidious?
Is it?
Yeah.
The kid's haunted.
Yeah, but haunted by Darth Maul, so I was back in that.
So if you picked a familiar that could learn a language that you know, would you have to roleplay yourself and the familiar?
Yes. And the same thing if you awaken your familiar or stuff like that. Sometimes I will roleplay your familiar if you're trying to like, because they're still animals, and if you're trying to do a handle animal check and convince it, I will roleplay your familiar. But yeah, if you're just getting it, yeah, yes, to answer.
Which is probably not a good option anyway because I have 0 charisma.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you should just let the beautiful
Yeah.
rat man
But
talk.
there is one that gives bonuses to diplomacy.
Kevin does say about a 30-second delay.
Okay. Took him a long time to answer that, but okay.
We're at 2.5 hours, kids. It's a good thing we started at 5 instead of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson still hasn't started.
Well,
It's okay.
I think Jackson's further than James. I'll give him that.
Well, James just completely dropped out. Jackson is just like...
Friendly reminder to the stream. James, you're whipped. I hope he watches this stream with his girlfriend.
She's not going to. She's an advertising major. She doesn't give a shit.
I hope she hears that part.
It says, the donkey rat is a minor improvement to the rat.
In what way exactly?
We have double your land speed.
We?
I don't know why I
We?
say we.
Your? Wow.
There are a bunch of offensive pronouns being used there.
I feel attacked. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow.
Alright, you fucking ready?
No. I'm not
I
recording.
literally can't just pick a regular rat
To be your
to be my familiar.
wow, that would be a swift kick in the knockers to my character.
Alrighty.
No, I wouldn't care. He'd probably
So,
be happy. About
luckily you already know your race and class. So, here,
You
come
didn't have to do that issue.
come sit with me. I have put together your packet.
Jackson's like sitting down.
Did you ever find those barbarian sheets?
Yes, I did. I'm just gonna steal. Actually, I hate these. I can't. Steal this.
Really? Because Will rolled solidly with those, didn't he?
Okay.
Use these ones.
Can you throw me one of those?
Yeah, you stands busting guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Which I guess are probably Izzy's.
you've never played a tabletop RPG before, right?
Oh.
All right.
Or a floor top.
No, or a floor top. I played a ceiling one though. That one was wild.
Okay.
It seems kind of
So you have
It's
these
fantastic.
6 different traits.
Oh yeah.
strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Okay.
They define like your abilities basically. So they're pretty self-explanatory. Strength is how strong you are. Dexterity is like your finesse, your ability to throw things accurately, stuff like that. Constitution is your health, your ability to bounce back from like poison and damage. Intelligence is like book learning. Wisdom is like being wise, not being gullible, being like able to pick up on stuff. And charisma is obviously both your physical appearance and how like charming you are, how good you are at getting people to do stuff. So the way we figure these out is you roll. So these are called d6s
You know,
because they're a
I
dice
don't
with
know
6
what
sides.
your line
So
is,
d6.
but
I haven't chosen
So
myself.
had to
you
take
roll-
into
I want
consideration.
to say I can be.
Just go with it. I'm going to over-explain stuff because it makes it easier. So you roll. So for each step. So for each. Man, I'm getting myself confused. So you're gonna roll these 6 times. So let me grab this.
6 times.
6 dice.
6 dice, 6
No.
times.
Yes.
Four dice,
With
6
6
times.
times.
Drop the lowest one.
Okay, so roll those.
Preferably higher than those.
I've made a decision. The familiar that is the one that I should pick requires me to be chaotic evil.
No, you can't be. You can't. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is drop the lowest, which is obviously the 1. So we add these. So 5 and 4 is 9 plus 3 is a 12, and we write that down
Solid.
because you're gonna get to assign these at the end. So roll again. Everyone's so like, fascinated. Okay, another 1.
I see a 6.
So this is a 14. Okay, roll again.
Only even numbers.
Just roll.
Okay, another 1. God, you really like to roll 1s. Okay, so that's another 14,
And
right?
yet his numbers keep coming out well.
Yeah. Okay, roll again.
He's been maxing his 4 dice.
Yeah. A 5 and a 1. All right.
Dang it, no one.
Oh my God. A 13.
Dang it!
You're gonna be the most well-rounded character.
Jackson,
Again,
these are good rolls.
these are solid rolls.
These are solid rolls.
I wanted even numbers.
Aw. Okay. This one's not as good. So 8. That's a 10. Never mind. That's still solid. 10 is average.
Okay.
You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. I got a 1. Wow, you really are good at rolling the same fucking numbers. That's a 12. I'm gonna let you roll one more time, and we'll drop whichever one ends up being the lowest.
You just want to see me get a 12 again.
I want to see you get a number higher than 14.
Or lower than 10.
That's definitely not higher than that. Is a 10. All right, so that would be your lowest. Okay, let me grab my phone so I can look up the important stuff.
Well, I'm going to tell you the important one is strength.
Well, yes, thank you.
Nothing else matters.
I need to look up
But
his.
he also has a racial,
So we moved that away from strength.
Boo!
It's your intelligence
Boo!
now. So you literally, you can't put your 10 into intelligence because a 6 intelligence is barely sentient.
Which,
You are
he
so-
definitely can
which
do
is a
that.
barbarian.
That's
I will
true.
Look down upon you so much.
He will be
No.
too
You
dumb to
look down
realize
upon
it's
me
happening.
anyway.
Alrighty. So I just need to see the rest of his skill stack. I played a barbarian, but I don't remember it, and I don't remember how well I played a barbarian. So we're gonna trust the.
The barbarian's good because you have 5 dump stats.
Your
The barbarian-
constitution is not a dump
The
stat.
barbarian's
Okay.
good because
Constitution.
you literally can't play the barbarian badly.
Well,
I multi-classed into witch.
that, don't rage.
It is
Make
entirely.
your strength a dump stat. There's only ways to mess it up.
Yes.
So, I'd say, dexterity is good because you need some good
Okay,
AC.
I'd say as long as you don't fuck up the setup, it's really hard.
Dan, are you? Oh, you are sleeping. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm not on your Wi-Fi.
Because I'm still writing rumors.
You are doing good.
I have 1
I need,
out of the 5.
I have 4.
You want to trade my 1 for your 4?
Well, let me see it. See if this is one I want.
Okay, barbarian. So we're just going to assign these. So 14 strength, and then 14 constitution. That's dex. Can you hand me a?
You're not gonna need it. It's gonna be a 1 anyway. Just leave it.
No, I need a. Oh, you're right. I'm gonna need an eraser anyways though, because when we go back in and do your racial bonuses and detractions, you're gonna have to erase it, rewrite it. Where did my
This one looks like cotton.
How do I actually choose my
He really is
alignment?
a
Like, what are the limitations on it?
So generally, I say you can't be evil because evil doesn't mesh well with a party, and it's hard to. You don't really want to start evil. If your character,
I also have detect evil and smite evil. Just a friendly reminder.
his detect evil doesn't work constantly. He has to detect it on you. But I'm imagining the first thing he's gonna do when he meets everyone is detect evil on them.
Yeah,
So-
he's a metagame asshole.
Yes, but and it's also evil doesn't tend to work well with a party. So generally, if you want to do like evil things, I suggest you be some sort of neutral alignment and then do selfish things that kind of like work against the party, but you're not actively just trying to destroy the party.
So I probably want to be more chaotic.
Yeah, you can be like chaotic neutral. That's generally the alignment for people who don't know what alignment they want to be, or the alignment for people who want to be dicks but don't want to be evil.
Will, how many sessions did Zach's kobold survive?
Quite a few,
Because,
all things considered.
yeah, I mean, I also did
I mean,
just...
his character was the first to die. Like, I think he died. No, actually, Kyle's.
Yeah, that was like a fluke, wasn't it?
Sort of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he
So,
died
I
after
add
killing a little
these,
kid,
and then I'm
right?
gonna go and add your racial.
He slaughtered like 4 people.
Yeah, it was when he
And then
killed.
Alex-
Okay, so as a
It
ratful,
was when we
you
were
normally
at
get.
the.
Oh, you're
thing.
not ratful. You're kobold. Why
Because
is
I
that?
stood there and watched him do it.
Yeah.
I scrolled
We
down.
all stood there and watched him. I was like, I don't need to detect.
Okay.
I just saw you do it.
So you get a +2 to your dexterity. So your dexterity is at 15. Yay! You're very good at throwing stuff. You get a -2 to your. Oh my God! They get minus to Constitution and Strength. Yay! You're min maxing, but you're doing the min side of min maxing.
Jason didn't teach me.
We will move that to Wisdom. So your Wisdom drops down to a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, you just went back.
Your Intelligence. Do you want to put the -4 in int? You will have an 8. That is below average.
But not
Slightly
by
below
much.
average. It's not like retarded, and I'm using that word the way it's actually meant to be used. 6 is retarded. 8 is like just dumb. You're not like.
Jake.
No, she said dumb, not #whipped.
Anyone who isn't within 5 points of my intelligence level, I will be disposing of.
What is
Okay.
your intelligence level?
You gotta dispose of me anyway.
Fuck you.
Good luck beating him in a fight. He can literally snap you in half. Okay.
At level 1, I don't think I'd take a wizard in any fight. Like, I don't think they can do anything yet.
No.
No.
I don't know what I can do.
You have to wait until he gets fireball, then he
I
can
don't
take
think
you.
any of us are within.
Is Fireball low level in Pathfinder?
It's like level 1.
Because I'm only a 12.
So much-
It scales, so you get like
Oh, okay.
additional. So the way it's like
One fireball.
1d6 for
2
every level.
fireball.
So if you cast fireball in a level 6 spell slot, it's like 66 or
'Cause I
something
think
like that.
The 5e Fireball, I want to say it's a 3rd level spell, maybe 4th, don't quote me.
I think it says third
Okay.
here.
And, and it's
example.
So
D8s,
you-
and like when you level up, you can have like an 8d8
Jackson.
Fireball.
Character level is 1.
Really dumb.
You are a
Yeah, these
kobold.
rumors aren't quite good
You
or
are
bad.
small. I'm assuming you
They're
want to be a
just
male.
kind of-
I'm thinking they're bad as just about
Yeah,
quality.
Okay. It doesn't
Yeah.
affect it. Okay. I'm gonna have you roll for your height and weight because I find it
Fireball is
hilarious
not
to
in
make
my
people
school,
roll for
so it's
that.
not something that'll get like super easily.
So let
but,
me-
I got
What school are you?
I'm doing what is it? Under foresight, I'm doing divination.
Gotcha.
Or no, that other way around.
Oh,
Under
that's-
divination. I'm doing foresight.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of character building for you. Alright. So, okay. Find a D4. It's the little pointy triangles. There you go. Now roll it.
Yeah.
You are 15 years old.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, but not actually, right?
Wait, is that young or old by kobold years?
Oh, yeah.
They hit adulthood at 14, so that's like a 19-year-old in
Oh,
human
okay.
years.
I didn't even think about the fact that'd be different.
Yeah.
I thought you were just
Okay.
giving us
I'm my age. Not really.
a
So
15-year-old kid.
roll the d4 again.
That could be
4. Roll it one more time.
Does
5.
high school exist? Do
Um,
schools exist?
Yeah, there's a
What-
school of
1
divination, a school
So-
of whatever else.
You are 2'11". I'm assuming you're just gonna roll that up to 3 foot anytime you tell people. Okay, so now roll the d4 twice again. So 4 and 1. Nice. So that is you're 29 pounds. What is it with you and rolling like? Okay, so you weigh 29 pounds.
Isn't that the highest number? The highest and the lowest number.
You don't have any hair.
Yes.
And so kobolds, do they get?
Yes, they have eyes.
That's not what I was. Okay. I'm going. Do you want me to do most of this character building for you?
That'd probably be the smart choice.
All right, I figured. Like I know he wanted to min max, and they've played RPGs before, so I could like basically just like say go.
And once again, I'm gonna put in quotes, played it.
Yeah. You've built characters a whole bunch of times.
I have thrown characters together a whole bunch of times.
All right. Okay, so you are small.
Kev, are you still watching?
Well, you can't tell. He can't talk, and I don't. Well, I have.
Kev,
my
are you still watching? Type
Please
something in
respond,
chat.
said a 6 intelligence is him. You're a double major in Georgia Tech. You don't get to say that.
Wait, what's he also
Nerd.
doubling?
Fuck. Math and electrical engineering, I think, or like math and physics. Math and physics. I'm sorry, I almost
God,
forgot.
I was about to say,
Idiot.
is he just me? Or
Wow, 6 intelligence. Ha! Might as
Double
well be a
major in
business major.
Nuclear physics.
God.
Well, engineering is pre-business.
Okay. So
I need one more.
so 15 is plus 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm doing that right. Or no.
There's just bags. There's
Plus
these.
1.
That's
is
good.
tiny.
The way I think about it is, if it's ever an odd number, you round it down.
Pretty neutral.
Yes. Oh, he's gone again.
I assume we're starting at familiar level 1 as well.
Yes.
You need something impressive.
Kevin says he's big dumb energy. He is electrical engineering. Oh, I was fucking close. Electrical engineering and physics. My bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check. No, I'm not.
The pizza should get here soon. We bought tons of pizza, so.
She says after I got the message that y'all were leaving soon.
Yeah, we were going to, and then you never got back. So we just decided to order pizza and wait for you.
Sorry, that was friends that I haven't seen in a freaking.
And you went
It's
to
fine.
Moe's?
You
And
just
took
need to
them
tell us
Moe's?
next
They took
time.
me to Moe's. I didn't check the group me, so sorry about that.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
okay. James doesn't check the groupie either. He walked out, and as I was walking in, he says to me, "Did you know they brought this much chicken?"
I said something in the knitting society group.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
check
yeah.
to see if I
When does
got it.
that meet? If I'm
And then I saw all of
We
that
haven't
today. It's
decided
like,
yet.
I've already made
Okay.
it. Then
There's
I
been
hope that y'all
zero
stay here.
discussion,
Thank God.
other than every time someone says something, a bunch of people.
Do you want to have a bite attack?
I am most definitely not getting
Yeah.
notifications.
Okay.
I'll just let you know.
I want to have every attack.
I figure sometime next week, if no one said anything yet, I'll ask.
What'd you
Mine
say?
would be cool.
I just
I'll
said,
just give my
yeah.
familiar one too.
Okay.
Wait, no, I think I did see
So
that.
for that, you have to choose. You choose a scale color, so like the kind of dragon you're descended from.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got
Um,
that.
That's not my phone. That's yours.
You just
It
said
is
that
mine.
at 10:30 today.
Yes.
Okay.
Red.
And caused somebody to leave the group.
Do you want to know what the different breath weapons they have are, or do you just want to be red? I mean, red is fire, so red's a very classic dragon.
Shroud here. The
Okay.
attacks.
I gotta figure out backstory. Alright, I've got 5 rumors. One of them's turbo limit. So
I don't think that's allowed.
Do it.
I don't think that's allowed.
What is it?
I'll text it to you.
Okay, as long as it's not game breaking, I tend to be pretty easy.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if this technology exists in your universe.
It's like American Revolution, like civil.
It's a civil war. It's the American Civil War.
I'm just
Yes.
I'm
Well,
gonna text you.
I'm trying to be unoriginal with this world so that I don't bog you down in like my own homebrew lore. So I'm like I'm intentionally being cliche and generic, so that it's like, yeah, so that you don't have to be like, man, what the fuck is going on? It's like, there's a war. These are the bad guys. There's no moral grayness. They're bad guys.
There's more greatness from our character.
That doesn't exist.
You are just gray.
Damn it.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's what I thought. Because I had to check.
Okay, so there's brass, which is fire. Sorry, there's no convenient way to look through this list. There's silver, which is ice. There is gold, which is fire. There is bronze. I think. Oh no, wait. Gold's not fire. Let me look this up on my computer. It is horribly bad to use this website on my phone.
That's my family
Alright, Dan, I have my 5 rumors. How are you doing?
I've got one more true one, and then I have to do my false one.
Here we go. Okay. Black dragon, acid, blue or bronze, electricity, green, acid, gold or red, fire, silver or white, ice, brass, fire, copper, acid. So acid, electricity, fire, or ice.
Let's just go with fire.
But they're
Okay. Do you want to be brass, gold, or red?
Red.
Red? Okay.
Go with that. Sorry.
Oh, shameless plug for other Pathfinder stuff. Have you ever listened to the Glass Cannon podcast?
I have not.
I just recently started listening to them, and they do Pathfinder. If you're ever in the market for another Pathfinder podcast, they're pretty good production level
Okay. I'll check them out.
on Spotify, and I assume every other service.
That's disgusting.
My familiar has 2 intelligence, so I think I'm gonna get very annoyed with it.
Is it a rat donkey?
No.
You can't use a rattling, right? Because you're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, I can't use it anyway because you have
Okay.
to.
So what that
get
means
a
is
piece
you
for it as well.
have a bite attack. Oh, that's the pizza. You don't have to pay, so you can just go get it.
Yay.
Should I tip?
Awesome.
If you want to. I didn't tip on mine.
Then you should
did
tip
or
them.
did not?
Did not.
Well, then you kind of have to tip.
Can you go grab my wallet?
I got mine.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Okay. So you can bite, and then once a day you can breathe fire.
Once a day? Just
Once a day. Yeah. You're a level 1 character.
My fire glands have grown.
You're 3 feet tall. You weigh 29 pounds.
Have you ever seen TNT? Tiny package, big boom.
Just put it on the floor.
Okay.
That's gonna have to. Everything's on the floor today. Do you want here? Let me move all of this.
Let's see how many dice I'm missing.
Here, let's split these up so that everyone who ordered their specific pizzas can get them. This is yours. There you go.
I think every single light switch trying to.
This is the Hawaiian one. Do you want to bring out plates for us?
Do you
Dan.
have plates?
Dan, do you have plates? This is the
No, we
cheese.
got paper plates.
Did I do my math
Plates
right?
would do great.
Can you
I
go
don't think
get
I
them?
tipped them the right amount.
Did you under tip or over
I
tip?
think I undertipped.
Oh,
You bastard.
How much did you get?
you rat doggy.
It was $29 and I tipped $4.
Damn it. You definitely did that.
I tried to do quick math, but I'm tired.
Thank you.
Plates dead like paper.
That's it.
But I also only had $2 in my wallet, so I wasn't gonna try and tip him with cash. I knew $2 wasn't enough. Was what I had there.
At least you have that much sense.
My familiar has more HP than I do.
Good shit.
What's your familiar?
Good
It
shit.
is a Compsognathus, which is
It's a dinosaur.
very tiny dinosaur. Yes.
So him and the kobold are gonna get along, aren't they?
Rawr.
How did you end up with a very dumb dinosaur? Based on your character?
Because it has an initiative modifier.
Wow,
So
very
how
dumb
did
dinosaur.
you end
No,
up-
but in lore.
Well, it's
Yeah.
more, I don't know yet.
No, you have to
You
justify
you need
having a
a reason for your
dinosaur.
very dumb dinosaur.
I do live in the mountains, so I feel like that's already
Cool.
a good start.
Dinosaurs aren't indigenous to mountains.
You don't know
Well,
what
I
they're
can
indigenous
come up
to.
with
They're
something.
dead!
This is my world.
I
He
can
is
come up with
God.
something that makes sense.
Oh,
for
good
this.
lord, I hope not.
She is.
This world is
I
gonna
didn't
be
pay for
fucked
this, you
up.
can Yeah, I'm gonna
Izzy, eventually. Who will Venmoing for the pizza.
I'll tell you how much it costs in chat. Right now, I want to get as much of Jackson's character done as I can.
Oh my god. That's delicious.
Mm-hmm. It was a good decision to get pizza.
Oh my god.
Time to see how this is.
Domino's sponsorship win.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, gamer fuel.
Oh no. The live stream knows that I don't tip well now. I swear it was an accident.
If you guys donate to our Patreon,
We'll be
We'll
able
be
to
able
tip
to
better.
What was the guy's name that delivered the pizza? We'll make sure to get the same delivery guy next time.
I'm gonna tip him
And
more.
I'll tip him more.
no, they'll blacklist this address.
If you come back later, it'll be
Okay, would you rather be good at making traps or good at mimicking noises?
I don't know. How does a dragon mimic noise? Just traps.
Okay.
He likes traps.
Would you rather be good at making traps or have wings that you can glide on?
Like Buzz Lightyear. I can't fly, but I can glide.
Mm-hmm. So you can't take fall damage.
Wow.
How often are we gonna be near cliffs?
There's mountain ranges.
There's
so-
there's a lot of mountain
If you
ranges.
visit me,
Probably
you will
more often
probably
than you're
die.
gonna remember to make traps.
She is exactly right. Once again.
Alright, then wings.
Try one to twist.
He says in a disapproving manner.
The Red Lord must decide if they're up to snuff.
Okay.
I'm skeptical.
Oh my god. So there's favored class like options that are basically racial bonuses to your class. For Barbarian, his natural attacks deal extra damage. So you can basically build an entire class around being a natural attacks focused Barbarian. Which is horrifically hard to do, by the way, and I wouldn't recommend it because there's not that many items out there that buff natural attacks.
Can I just bite
You
you?
can, you
You
can.
can, you can bite people as much as you want.
Is there a spell that
Also,
like
maybe it's
buffs
fake, but I
his
guess it's
abilities
not.
like that?
Probably? There's a lot of fucking
Okay.
spells.
Grab that one.
I'll also judge these twists.
That's some good bread.
Does it meet your approval?
But how does it compare to the knots?
Better? Honestly, yeah, I think better.
Damn.
Those are really good.
Yeah. Because they're bigger, they have more soft tails. You know?
Let's break down
Okay.
the pros and cons list.
So
of
you have
twists
12
versus knots.
HP. So this is +2, +2, +2. 8 is -1.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then your class skills are acrobatics, climb, craft. So come up with one thing you are good at crafting. It can be anything from like weapons, armor, pointed sticks, jewelry, sculptures, boxes, anything you make can count as craft.
What would be the best
Wow.
choice, I guess?
That is a good one.
I guess. Do I have the ability?
You
to
can
choose
make that decision for
Okay.
yourself. You can
Wow.
you can come up with
power.
Yeah, I will give that
I
choice
ca-
to
I
you.
feel like I have a
Follow-up
lot
question:
of-
does your character wear clothes? Because I don't want to see that swim.
No, his character doesn't have it doesn't shade. He just always appears to be a black outline. So as long as if he has a dick, as long as it doesn't break the silhouette, you won't see it.
It's wrapped up in the morph suit, so you're fine.
Yeah.
He's just got 3 legs.
Hold on. Okay. Intimidate.
Oh,
Knowledge
my-
nature.
Don't. What if I just say I don't have legs?
You can't.
Weapons?
You want to make weapons?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My character is on a tripod.
You're disgusting.
It's like some of the oldest biscuits.
Okay. How much
That's where I am.
do you want me to like do this? What would be best,
Yeah, I
basically?
think philosophy
I
100.
don't know what's going on, so
Okay.
How's a Doug
probably what would be best for
He's
you.
dope.
Yeah, I know.
I was talking to Ellen
So-
about how you said
You didn't
What's
even
your
know if
big
there was
mod?
mandatory attendance or not because you just wanted to go to class every day
Okay. So
anyway.
choose
That's how I'm
3
already feeling
skills
about that class
that
now.
you want to be good, like better at.
Although I'm curious if you'll take attendance. Because one of my professors today was saying that they're not going to take attendance for a grade, but they're still going to track it. Apparently the university
No.
or the department's asking them to.
And this is just about what you think would fit your character. You don't have to worry about min-maxing.
Oh, good lord.
We're leaving that up to Nathan.
Okay.
Apparently, if I'm bad, apparently things are going to go very wrong.
Probably knowledge.
Which one?
It's the one that's bubbled.
Nature?
Nature.
You know more about plants and animals.
And then handling animals.
And given his
Okay.
And then
intelligence,
intimidation.
Alright.
taste the best.
Taste test. Dan, don't eat that. That's poisonous.
He says, I tasted it to find out.
Dan dies.
Do you know off the top of your head like what the size modifier would be for a tiny?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Man, a -1 in int just makes you bad at every skill.
Sweet.
But he's a barbarian.
I don't need
He does not need skills.
Yeah.
Where we're going, we don't need skills.
What's his charisma?
0 + 0. It's a 10 to answer your question.
It's better than mine.
The feral kobold is more charismatic than you. You're just a really pretty feral kobold.
Well, it's kind of like when people see those pugs that are absolutely ugly.
That's
but they're
true.
like, oh, it's so cute.
You have
So-
pug energy.
The pug has scales.
And vestigial wings.
Are we all in agreement that we're gonna put that thing in a cage?
Put a collar on him.
Kobolds have tails?
Why you gotta talk about me
They
while I'm
do.
here?
They do.
Wait till I leave. My ass cheek hurts.
What'd you do to it?
I'm sitting on the floor.
You've been sitting on the floor for like 15 minutes.
I don't know, I got that
How
like-
sensitive is your ass cheek.
And I don't think it's the nerves inside of my leg. My leg is going numb.
You can go sit by Dan, and I'll just call up to you when I need you to make choices.
And he gets mad when I take him in the spot. I tried last night.
Oh, you can sit on that couch?
He doesn't like to cuddle with me.
Or you can even sit on my couch and stare at my computer screen.
That is not your couch.
Your couch.
The couch I've claimed.
I'm getting to the bread.
Mm-hmm. I need to steal bread before it all goes away.
This good bread.
Yeah. Oh, save that money. Yeah. Plain cheese.
Mm.
Has that been touched?
One with
Okay. And the sausage and mushroom. That will flip if you're not careful.
Yeah, I know they are.
Keep forgetting who I told that, so. I'm starting. You know what's happening right now, guys?
You're going into a food coma?
I'm getting a character.
What?
By the way, Jackson,
Yes.
my rat bolt guy is a chunk.
He's just massive. He's a big lad.
Did you ride for it or roll for that or just decide it?
No, I rolled for that. Well, his strength is huge, and so then
Ah.
I was like,
Fucking, let's do it.
you know.
And he's a paladin, so like him waddling around, smiting evil is gonna be great.
Call you Drip Patrol. Drip Gold. Or Drip Squeak.
You know.
I can't wait to get back and watch this and just see all this eating. Sounds great.
Hey, we may be eating, but at least we're not hashtag whips.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, what does your size being small do again? Do you remember?
Say that question again.
What effect does it have on your CMB? Do you remember? Is it just a -1?
I can flip to it real quick.
Yeah. You should put your character sheet in the front, yeah.
CMD size modifier -1, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Tiny's -2 based on how the math works out. Doesn't like explicitly say, but.
I remember when Will was originally supposed to be Prickly and we were having an all small adventure party.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Hit me with that Will in season 3 of Stranger Things. Guys, can we just play D&D?
I don't know the D&D rules. It would be more of a zoo, because then I wouldn't know what's happening.
Well, you know what's happening.
More than if we were playing D&D.
I'm gonna intentionally find like some really weird Blizzard strategies that you won't be able to tell if they're valid or not.
Sorry.
You know how I can tell if something's valid? If we go into encounters and you wipe everything on turn 1. That's all it takes. Even if you're doing some wacky, weird ass strategy, if you wipe on turn 1, that's all then I know.
Y'all can't accuse me of metagaming when Nathan's in this group.
Yeah, I can.
No one has accused you of metagaming. Not once this whole time.
Will
You
accused
did?
me of metagaming.
He accused
approximately
you of-
45 minutes ago.
When you were talking about your rumors, wasn't it?
No, when you started out detecting evil on me.
Oh, okay. That was metagaming then, yeah. I take it back.
You ass.
Will's just mad because every time he tried it, it didn't work.
Those are my worst rolls of the entire campaign.
He would roll so well on everything else.
Well, I just had good modifiers on all of their stuff too. But yeah,
I'm just gonna put you in the best armor.
Okay.
I thought barbarians.
Heavy armor. Their proficiency in heavy armor.
Pathfinder's weird.
What did you think they were? Oh, they're.
Oh, sorry, they don't have proficiency in heavy armor. Only medium. So simple and martial weapons, light and medium armor, and shields.
Because
26.
I'm going to give you a pointy stick. That is a martial weapon.
because in 5e,
Fear my
barbarians get objectively better when they
That's
don't wear armor.
Yeah, I remember that. But nope.
But no.
That one's couple.
No armor.
Then you're just a paladin without spells.
Pretty much. You get to go into rage. The thing is, what you really get is rage powers. And those are extremely diverse and very useful. Although they can end up being a little situational. Like, I had a rage power that it was called basically Ghost Puncher. And when I'm in rage, I can punch incorporeal things. So,
Yes.
Didn't Pat
My ghost.
become like the Norse god of tiny streams? I feel like that.
Do you think I followed anything about that character other than his love life?
Now, remember when he roleplayed with Alex for like 10 minutes and you fell asleep?
No, because I was asleep. Idiot. I fell asleep during a lot of those.
Matt got really pissed because we were cracking jokes
wait, come
about
roll.
about Pat while Pat was trying to serious roleplay
Jackson.
for a bit.
Dude, I fell asleep in so many of those sessions.
That was uncomfortable.
There you go.
What am I doing now?
Why you got the
Just roll those for me. It's figuring out your money. 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 90 gold to start with.
Sweet.
Welcome to the 99%.
Jackson's character is more well-paid than you.
Well, he starts with
Yeah,
more
because
money.
I spent most of my money. And actually, even after buying armor and 2 weapons, I'm not that far behind them. Which means I should probably upgrade my armor or buy another weapon.
Remember, I only started with like 80, I think, maybe 70. So, yeah. But also, I don't need to buy a weapon. I don't need to buy armor. So,
Okay, fair
yeah.
enough.
Okay, you have scale mail.
Can you like mount a bayonet onto your familiar? On his
You
forehead?
can, yes, it's called, there's some big fancy word for like armor and weapons that you put on a mount. Barding. Yes, you can buy barding and weapons made for your familiar. Your familiar has hands, right? A compsognathus has hands.
I believe so, yeah.
So, if you can teach him how to hold a stabby thing, you can have him hold a stabby thing.
With a -4 intelligence modifier.
You probably have to roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
Or a god would have to intervene. That he is one. It's like trying to teach a chicken to hold a knife.
I should
Just
switch
point
to a
into his
monkey.
head and have him throw,
That would be more effective.
throw meat at something and just
Actually, I haven't even checked yet. Like, it could be a vegetarian dinosaur.
Well, didn't Compsognathus attack the girl? In the, yeah, they attacked
Yeah.
the chick in the beginning of.
Well, I think they're supposed to be, like, it wasn't very clear because it also suggested they were scavengers that just happened to take little nibbles of her. They didn't kill her.
In Jackson's defense, his AC is 18.
Damn. Okay.
Quick
So
dodger.
Shows what I
What's that?
It means you
it's-
don't get hit often.
Yeah.
it's very difficult to actually hurt you.
That was me. Oh, like that little guy in me boxing.
Wow, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But no, because like another part of Jurassic Park, it's like, oh yeah, this character died, and now the compies are all over it.
That's strange.
Because I think they're supposed to be like,
They're probably
Sorry.
opportunistic.
yeah, it's like maybe they're carnivores, but they weren't built to take down prey.
Mm-mm. No, they weren't. They're like chickens.
Yeah, they were built as a cleanup crew.
Oh, I haven't done my AC.
You have to figure out what the armor you bought gives you.
Yeah, that's all I have to figure out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
What armor did you get?
A hide. I think it's like.
Oh,
I assume I don't have natural armor.
Mm-mm.
And I don't. What is the deflection modifier? Is that
I need one
Okay.
more rumor.
I've never
Anybody
had to use
false
that on a
rumor is what
character.
I need.
Do you want to see the list of martial weapons
I think you're gonna appreciate the fact that I'm just not.
and
gonna
decide
say
what
it.
weapon you want to use?
Is pointy stick on there?
Maybe under a different name.
You don't really want to buy a pointy stick.
Why
It
not?
doesn't damage very much.
So.
Well, I'm pretty sure pointy sticks go first.
Is axe boarding and axe throwing different?
Yeah, one's for throwing.
A
And what's
blade
for
boot?
boarding?
I don't know what half of these things are.
If you don't know what it is, just scroll past it.
You could get a hunga munga.
There's a
Someone
great
in our
club
party-
is an option, and I think you
Someone in our party should just at least have one in their backpack.
You probably still have enough money
What
to
is
buy
it?
one.
What is
A
it?
3-bladed dagger that you throw.
I want to buy that.
You have the money?
Yeah, definitely. I still have like
It's like a even more.
200 gold left.
Go for it.
I think it's like an even more. Wait, you said you have 200 gold still?
Oh yeah, the church pays really
Oh
well.
right. You're valid.
Guess what? I don't get
It's
taxed,
all,
baby.
it's all that tithe.
I can learn a spell that if something attacks me and misses, it gets deflected
A
back
short
at it.
sword?
A short sword?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Stabby, stabby, slash, slash.
I think a hunga munga is just a more long ninja version of
It continues.
like a throwing star.
So basically, okay. So you see how it says martial at the top there?
I'm so.
You can keep looking through. It still says martial.
How do you find
You don't want range. So the martial 1 and 2-handed weapons.
Leave that over there. I'll transfer them.
A sword cane.
Yeah, it looks like the deflection modifier is literally only for the
I want
deflection
Bill.
spell, which I would have to learn at some
I'll get
point.
a
It's
Hunga Munga.
a level 7 spell.
You want?
That's a
Bill.
while away.
I still need my close, but I need to start
What
with
happens if I
my
click it?
voice.
You don't.
Can you click it?
Yeah, is there like a description?
Bill.
Yeah, it's only kind of.
That's Paw Patrol.
Do you want a scratch and sniff sticker as a congrats for finishing your character?
Blade of
My
this
character's not
horn
finished yet.
curved
You're
over
close enough. All you have left is AC. Do you want a sticker?
Take the sticker.
No, I have one more rumor to do.
Okay. Did you finish your rumors and your character?
I finished my rumors, but I don't think I've done all the first level stuff I need
No one gets scratch and sniff stickers then.
Well, 'cause, like, let's see.
Short sword.
What the fuck?
I gotta
I'm
figure out
working on my
things
voice
in
to
it.
practice voices for my character.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got.
Short sword.
Still short sword?
Yeah. Well, I wanted Bill, but there was no picture of it, so
You wanted a what?
a Bill.
Spell it?
B-I-L.
I-L-L.
I didn't know if that was spelled weird.
Bill. It just said the blade is curved and it has a pointy stabby end. I don't know. There was no picture.
Do you want it?
No, I don't want a Bill. That's not what I thought it was.
That's what that's called?
It's like a spear.
It basically looks like a squashed in halberd.
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
Because it's called a Bill.
I'm just a bill. Sitting
I'm
on
just a
Capitol
bill.
Hill.
Yeah. So do you want me to go ahead and do like my first level class features, like favorite enemy,
Yes.
track, all that?
Yep, you are level 1.
Do I have first level class features?
I don't know.
Does it say it in your class?
Should I read that?
Yes. God damn it. This is why I printed out the class pamphlets for you.
Printed it out for us, we still didn't read it.
That I can't fix.
Oh, is it these kind bars?
Yes, they have peanuts in them, so I can't eat them.
You have a peanut allergy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's fire.
It's good information.
Yeah, usually that one's pretty easy to avoid. I also have a allergy to something else that I don't know what it is. I triggered it 3 times in California this summer. Eating soup dumplings, a caprese pesto sandwich, and what was the last one? I think it was like cookies, but the cookies might have been peanut. But the big thing is, and I've had soup dumplings and caprese pesto sandwiches before, but for some reason, something in California, I'm allergic to California.
Same.
So,
All those freaking liberals, man.
you good?
So many goddamn snowflakes in that.
All right. Do you want to dual wield short swords?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. He's
And if
gonna
I
be an
can't bite-
IRL hack and slash game.
Don't forget my bite.
He's basically a.
You do have a limit on how many attacks you can make each turn, because you only have 6 seconds. So usually it's what? Kevin, I'm not going to answer your phone call in the middle of a stream.
Pick
he's
it
not gonna
up.
See that for.
Pick it up. He's our only viewer.
All right, here we
You gotta
go.
Support the fan base.
Hi, Kevin. You're on speakerphone.
Bragging about almost dying.
I'm not. I was explaining.
Stop bragging about almost
All
dying.
right. We're going.
Your Kevin sounds a little bit like my Kevin.
I had someone else tell me that after he.
Except my Kevin's still in California, so.
Yeah. Short sword.
And is an English major.
English. It's not a language you already know.
All right. Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Bye, Kevin.
It's nice meeting you.
You get a -1 to your attack, your 2-hit, the attack bonus roll, right? For being small. Didn't you have to look this up?
Yeah, thank you. Say it one more time.
Do you get a -1 to your attack bonus 2-hit roll for being small?
I thought I got a +1.
So I'm looking at
Okay.
I'm looking at my favorite enemies. First of all, can I metagame and ask
I have
what
a.
we're gonna be fighting?
Mostly
Other than
like
dragons.
Duragar and Drow.
Other humans.
Pretty much like I don't know what Duragar and Drow are considered, but like them and then their cronies. So like Duragar, Drow, goblins, like servitor races, riding on like wolves and shit. Not undead, not like abyssal, not demons or anything from other planes. Like it's all natural.
Okay, I'll just take animal then, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have
Uh,
one written down.
How does vermin not fall under animal?
Because vermin is like swarms.
Watch your language here.
Now there's a favorite enemy right there.
Take swarm just so you can one-shot Dan.
I have an ability that's like swarming, in
Yeah.
which like if there's rats near me,
Mm-hmm.
we can all occupy the same space as well.
It's like that's the song.
Yeah, pretty much actually.
Let's go to that first level.
Man, you know, I think we had good dreams last night. I drank an entire bottle of water.
Oh, you do get a +1 on attack rolls.
So I can slash and bite.
Mm-hmm.
Something that you
Oh, I don't know if you can do that. I don't think you can do it at level 1.
Okay, well then just
Holy
slash
cow.
and bite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Mm.
I understand what you were saying.
You have 2 attacks.
Yeah, let me do my AC, because that'll be easier to figure out. Bonus 4. Armor bonus 4. I have 19 AC.
Yeah, the Gorgas printer did not agree with me in terms of printing.
Well, no, it's just a lot of information.
Yeah.
Well, it's because these skills, all the knowledge is broken up. What else? Oh, I have to go to my class and stuff and see what I have at level 1.
How much initiative do you start with on average?
Like 2?
That's
It's my evil.
I'm probably gonna have 8.
Oh wait.
That'll probably put you first every time unless you roll like shit.
Oh, this is all 3rd level stuff.
Okay. I think
Imagine being a holy champion.
Imagine that.
It's not unusual
Now I think
to be loved
my
by
character's
anyone.
effectively ready for a game.
I had to go through that entire playlist and see if there's a song I could fuck to.
I could fuck to Take Me to Church.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
not.
Fuck
Okay,
to Take
so
Me to Church.
so the only thing we had going against Take Me to Church was that instead of
The
fucking you
context.
end up
Sing along.
you sing along.
That's true. I agree with that.
But other than that, I think it's a very fuckable song.
Mm-hmm.
You can fuck to any Hozier song and I will die on this hill.
Yes.
I stand by my point that if you have good enough chemistry, it doesn't matter what you listen to.
This
There
is
was Alvin and the Chipmunks on that playlist.
No,
my
no,
dear.
no. What does the Fox say? Kids Bop version was a lot worse.
Oh my god. I would agree.
If you're really desperate, you power through.
But no, but it's like, that's not the thing though. This is not in the context of being like
this
really
is mood
desperate.
music.
This is like normal levels.
Hold on. I followed it, so let me pull it up. Again. Also, Pompeii is not the worst song.
By
Also,
Bastille.
you put "How Bad Can I Be" twice in the Lorax.
How bad can it be?
And I don't know if you can count Valjean's soliloquy as a song.
I am the Lorax. I fuck for the trees.
Kevin says we need church. Yeah, we do, Kevin.
You're not
Take Me
wrong.
to Church.
Also, the fact that there's
There's no
Jake
church
Paul
around
and
here.
Logan Paul songs on here. Oh no, the Kids Bop version of Photograph.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was good.
That sounded exactly like the regular.
Look at this photograph. The party rock anthem by the Chipmunks.
They did that?
Here it is.
I mean, it has a good beat to it.
Are you sure about that?
You want it? Yeah, you want it?
Are you sure about that?
Hold on, let's. Oh fuck, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
These kids can't fucking sing.
That's the whole point of Kids Bop.
Yes, Axel F. By Crazy Frog.
I just think any of the
Axel
Alvin and the
left.
Chipmunks is worse than that.
The Crazy Frog version by Kids Bop.
What?
Here.
You can't
No,
do
no,
a
no,
cover
no,
of
no,
a
no,
cover.
no, no, yeah, you can.
You fool.
I. Wow.
And Crazy Frog sounds.
Normally, kobolds start by speaking only
So I'm
Draconic,
sure the Gummy Bear
but you
song
need
is
to be
on
able to
there,
talk
too.
to the party. So I'm going to change that to only
Is the Gummy
speaking
Bear song on
common.
there?
It's not.
Okay.
If he
But the
speaks
hamster
Draconic,
dance
he
song.
can talk to me.
Well, yeah, I can get down.
It slows the game down. I've tried to do that before. You would just end up buying a tutor for him, like,
Right. Put on
within the
actual-
first two
actual
sessions.
Okay, yeah.
And you would hold him down
Also,
and
does
force
anyone
him to
want the
learn to
last
speak
bread
common.
and twist bite?
No.
Go for it.
Denied.
No, the actual Axel F, not the Crazy Frog version.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Your character
I mean,
needs
it's almost the actual
a
Axel
name
F. It's
and
just
an
we
alignment
make it
that are done
not
other
crazy
than
for it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh, are you free to play next Thursday?
At the same time?
Yeah.
We can start.
Yes, we can start later if you're not going to be available earlier. What day of the week do you not have band? Is that answer to that just no? Alright. Next Thursday at 7? Or what time did you get done? Do you want us to start at 8?
I have a class from 6:30 to 7:45.
On Thursdays only?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What days work for you?
Yeah, I think we're going to be working around your schedule. How about Wednesday?
No, I've done non-sexuals till 9:30. Friday is the only open day.
Oh, I always try to avoid putting it on Fridays because people always drop out when you do that. Looks like we don't have a choice, kids.
Monday I have a... Oh no! We don't use the recitation except for testing, so we could do it Monday. Just not on test weeks.
That works for me. Mondays is Monday. Well,
I'd rather do Friday. Because Tuesdays
Really?
and Thursdays are loaded, so I want to keep my
Monday's open to
That's
do
on
homework
Monday
that you
night free so that I can get all my shit
Okay.
done.
So you can cram.
So would y'all all rather do Friday? Does anyone have a problem?
I'm looking
Y'all
at
are my
the
only
schedule.
friend group, so everything I do revolves around this. So, and no clubs are ever on Friday. Yeah.
Are we your only friends?
No. I have other friends, but they live in different states is the thing.
Okay.
So, you are my friend, you are my only friends here.
Okay.
Well, you guys are my only friends in general. So.
Aww. What
I
you
think
say?
I've got like 3 others, maybe 4, but yeah.
I'm down with whatever day.
Okay,
You've been-
so I'd
you've
say
been in
meeting next
contact
Friday is a good
with
day.
2
Too. Second is a
orientation
week.
teams, and out of that you like maybe 5 people.
Fuck, I have to go to class tomorrow.
You're
Yeah.
getting banned.
Okay.
Oh shit, we have linear homework due tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Wait,
What?
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 Linear algebra.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
in
I'm in
linear
linear
algebra.
algebra.
Advanced linear algebra.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Which math is that?
What?
No.
No, 371.
371.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, those are dams.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
what's
that
up?
was your next plan.
It's real cool until it's like it proves that the diagonals of the parallelogram.
I'm pretty
bisect,
sure he told
and
us
I'm like,
to.
wait a second.
Did he already throw that at us?
Yeah, that's. It can't be that hard because I feel like if you just take the vectors, like he showed us how to do the vectors of
He did.
3 points
Yes.
and how to find the diagonal of 2 vectors because that's just them being added together.
Yeah.
And so if you do that with both diagonals and then
You are
show
welcome.
that if you plug one into the other, they always intersect at some point, that's probably what we do. But also, that question's been solved like 500 times online. So.
Okay. That does make me feel better. Okay, I am beginning the process of cleaning up here. Also, at some point, we should all go to Crimson, or we should all but mostly Jackson and Nathan should go to Crimson Castle so y'all can get your like own set of dice.
No.
Because it's way more fun. You have your own set of dice. It's more fun to play like with your dice set.
I don't know where
if
they
that
are.
makes sense.
We should also get
expensive our dice
a table and chairs.
Like $10 maybe. How expensive are dice sets?
Like $10 maybe.
Okay, yeah. Like a plastic set, like one, to give you an idea of how much money I spend on this, one set of these is about $10.
How the fuck do you have so many dice?
I buy them in bulk. They're cheaper when you buy in bulk.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Are you okay?
I closed out the window back. Is anybody else here in Math 237?
Yes.
I took it last
Are
semester.
we grabbed the professor though, right?
Yeah. Or you can be extra like me and buy a dice made out of metal that is 3D printed, that is very heavy.
I can
And
actually
you ever
3D print
use-
my own dice set. I didn't think about that. Okay. Oh, I like that.
It's easier to just go buy a $10 dice set that's pretty and painted.
Yeah.
Although they're not usually painted, they're cast, but the same difference.
So if you spend like an extra couple dollars, they can be free.
Yeah.
That one.
I mean, I bought and have coming another full set of metal
Read the
dice that I'm
second
super
section.
excited for. So,
Like even the like plastic cast ones for an extra couple of dollars per
Maybe
set,
it was like
you get like
second
multi-color
yeah.
or speckled or whatever.
Yep, we can go to Crimson Castle before we start next week, if we want to, and pick up a set of dice for Nathan and him, and if y'all want to buy more.
My bag's not big enough. I need another dice bag.
Neither is mine.
I guess I could look online too and see.
And
if
also, I
there's
don't know where
something
mine is.
I have my heart set on, but
If I ate it, oh no, is it on the corner there?
It might be.
Eat the dice.
I can't see what's back there. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it.
Yes, these are yours.
Throw it. But close it first. Throw it. This is gonna go very badly.
alright.
Almost.
Alright, so now we need to take Dan to get some dice.
Yeah.
I ended up hitting him in the head because he's really not looking. Okay, well.
Oh no.
This is only going very well.
This was for
It's a bunch of nerds throwing.
Yeah, what did you guys expect? Let the jock throw.
I hate nerds.
Did you finish your character?
No, I'm not going
All
to.
right.
For a while.
Did you finish your character? Minus rumors.
You're not done your rumors yet? Come on, here, I'll write your rumors.
No, 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 no,
That's
no, no.
cheating.
eating.
Have you finished your character?
Yes.
Oh, do you want a scratch and sniff airhead sticker as a congrats for finishing your character?
You go wash my hands off. So it
Okay.
doesn't smell like vomit.
You get one. You didn't do anything. You get
I'm
one.
good, thank you.
Okay.
You're very kind.
Thank you.
Will, did you finish the twists? Did you finish the twists? Yeah.
Oh, and also, I showed this to Nathan, and the others know what this is. If you happen to be terrible at rolling dice, like me, you can use this. Basically, you roll the dice in here, they rattle around, and they come out here, and you can't throw them off the table. For some reason, I'm impaired, and every time I try to roll dice, they fall off the table.
And I just saw you trying to throw that, so yeah.
Yeah, so...
Many types of throwing of dice.
Anything that involves agility.
Yes, so if you happen to be impaired like me, I can make you one of those dice towers.
Or he could just use that one.
Or he can use, I need to use it.
Ah.
I can't roll dice.
Okay.
You can't share.
Also, we need to get table and chairs.
I live
by
behind this.
Friday.
Shush will.
We do. I can order, so I have Amazon Prime through my parents. I can order one and y'all can pay me back. Because I sent that link to the table, the folding
Yeah, I
table.
know you did.
Are y'all okay with that?
We're working on it. We would talk about it more, but one of us isn't here.
He's not gonna pay for it. He doesn't want it. James isn't gonna at all participate in that. So it's gonna be.
He doesn't want. No, not in buying a fucking table.
participate in that either.
How
Because
often?
he's wet.
Ball and chain.
These take so fucking. These are so hard. Can you try and put one of these in the back of this for me? Because I'm trying to get this together. This is a DM screen. It's for me to hide my machinations behind.
The fuck?
Did you want my rumors? Or
Yes, you need to send them to me because I have to. I'm gonna compile everyone's rumors and then send them out to every. You all get the whole list of rumors.
Do you want me to tell you which one's false when I send it to you?
Yes. Because that will be specified in the list of rumors, but it helps me know your character better.
I've almost got it. I've got it.
Thank you.
No, this is like one of those fucking binders.
It's just a screen. It's because I will be rolling dice and writing things down and making stuff happen behind the
boss.
scenes that you guys aren't allowed to know about, and this hides that.
Also, can we please all just leave our character portfolios here in this house somewhere?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
come,
I mean, open that cabinet right there in the entertainment center. Is there anything in there?
Nope.
Let's just all shove it in there.
The other thing is with this linear homework,
Mm-hmm.
it's due tomorrow.
Hey,
But
Yeah.
it
just
doesn't
shoving
have
the
a
things in there.
due date set on my
it's
phone,
not-
I think it just says due tomorrow.
I'm gonna put my
Okay.
portfolios there.
I don't know if that
I mean, it
means-
doesn't
I
matter
don't
to you
think
because
he
it's your
does
power,
not
but-
use it.
so I don't take it back and forth.
I mean, I'm probably going
That's
to do
fair.
it
I'm gonna stick mine there.
I always
Yeah.
wake up at 6 a.m., so I'm just gonna do it at 6 when I wake up tomorrow.
He also did say that he might just extend it because of.
It's a dick move to make homework due on the third day, the second day of class.
And on the third day,
On the
There's
third
homework.
day of Christmas.
eat
Alright, I'm going to end the stream. Everyone say goodbye to all of our viewers.
Bye, Kevin.
food stuff.
Kevin was mocking my throat. Oh my god. Alright.
Boy, I can't wait to watch that back and see